And now for a taste of things to come. And now for
diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity dog.
And now for a taste of things to come.
I can't hear a word you're saying, James.
Oh my fuck.
And everyone has been saying it for a minute. Can't hear you, James.
I just saw the Wesley.
Tell James we can't hear him.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's why I left and came back, because when I first came in,
Yeah.
I had been having issues getting my computer to load. So I thought it was me.
Yeah.
Did a hard reset, came back in, could hear everything else.
Jesus Christ. Ah, boy. Well, that.
So God only knows how long you've been muted.
Literally the last 15 minutes. Literally the last 15 minutes I've been muted.
All right. Well,
lovely. Well, I guess we're gonna have to run down the card again.
Well, it's a good thing because I'm here now.
Yeah.
So you have someone you can talk about it with.
Valid. All right, let's do it.
Nick is here in spirit. James.
Sorry.
Shit happened.
Shit did
See,
happen.
this is why y'all need to super chat us if you enjoy our content, so that James can get his shit fixed and shit like this can't always happen.
Yes.
And this is the guy we rely on for technical shit.
Yeah.
This is the guy that went above me and changed the default graphic for this stream.
I did. I had
without my permission.
Hey, it helps.
So,
okay. We need a face.
God damn it!
Listen, we needed a face for the thumbnail because it's good for the algorithm. When you have a face to the thumbnail, people click more. Okay, I did a good thing.
The problem though, James,
Yeah,
and I'm only saying this, to fuck with you. One, yes, you should have told me or talked to me, asked me. Yeah. Second of all, not everyone knows who the fuck Atticus Cogar is.
Yeah, well, he's a fuck.
So you got to try and use a image on the graphic for someone that people actually recognize.
Hey,
granted, this is a GCW show. This one doesn't have too many high-profile people on it.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying,
What? I go with Effy, who's no longer the champion? I mean, come on.
Well, he's definitely not fine. But if you go back and you watch the GCW World stream today from Tuesday, like I mentioned earlier in Bay Dallas Space, dude was giving an education. Yeah. Effy was giving a fucking seminar that went damn near 4 hours. Go back and check out their stream. But anyways, let's get into the matches.
Let's do this. All right.
So this is going to be interesting because on the one hand, there was the thing that happened when I was there. He's clearly going to be addressing the fans and his situation. What one would tend to believe he's, taking a step back. However, earlier today they started announcing graphics for people that are going to be at the one night only show at the 2300 Arena, and Matt Tremont posted a graphic with his own fucking face on it.
Yeah.
So he can't be that fucking bad.
Can't be that bad, yeah.
If he's going to be at the 2300 show, things have got to be okay.
A little bit.
You know?
That is the hope, anyway. That is the hope. But, yeah, as I said, regardless of how serious an injury is, I do hope him a speedy recovery, especially with a back thing, because those things can be a crapshoots from time to time. So I hope he's well.
Nick.
I hope he's well. No,
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
yeah, I would hope he could. I would hope he could. For the love of God, please fix it, please.
All I know is that everybody at the UCC was concerned, and Triller has since taken the match out of the replays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I watched it back the next day or a couple of days after the show just so I could get results for the GCW league, because when I'm there live, I'm in the moment. I'm not writing down results. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying the action live. So I went back to watch it either Sunday, Monday. The show was on a Saturday. The match was still there. The entrances, the whole thing, I was able to watch it back.
Yeah.
I went back to the stream, I want to say like that Friday or early that Saturday, because I was going to clip it so we could talk about it on Shenanigans that night. It had been completely removed.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't even go back now and watch it. Probably for the best. But yeah, hopefully Tremont is okay and can keep going, even in a limited capacity. Because dude was running ragged during his championship reign.
Yeah, he was. And he's still running ragged. He hasn't really slowed down since he lost it.
And if you remember, I sent you a video when I thought we were going to be interviewing Tremont.
Yep.
That was profiling leading up to his retirement.
Yeah.
And that was like 2020, 2021.
He hasn't
So
retired.
dude has since come back out of retirement, had the run he had as Ultraviolent champion. Maybe it's time to take a step back and be a featured player there, Tremont, instead of being, Mr. Top Guy every show 3, 4, 5, 8 times a month.
Yeah, really. Like, he is running himself ragged every show, it seems.
Like, we love you. We appreciate you. Journey Separate Ways is on Metalingus Voices status at this point. But you ain't got to be going out there every weekend doing this shit.
Yeah, really. True that. Absolutely.
I mean, if you notice, there's guys that do the GCW loop like when they come near their home territory.
Yep.
We don't see guys like John Wayne Murdoch every show. We don't see Mr. Danger every show.
Mm.
We see Cyclope on the West Coast loop. We see Vipress on the West Coast loop. They rarely travel outside of like the Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, like that little loop right there. You rarely see them outside of that unless it's a big show like maybe Homecoming. Like, we don't need to see Tremont in every fucking city, You're a Jersey boy, stick to the East Coast loop. If you want to make one trip out to Cali a year,
yeah, do that.
Please. That makes it more special.
We
when you come out
want
there.
you to be healthy is the point.
100%. That's at the end of the day, that's what my diatribe is getting at. We want you to be healthy, to continue doing this as long as your body will allow it to be done. Because you got to figure, professional wrestlers already have short lifespans. Deathmatch wrestlers have to be even shorter.
Yep.
Like my guy. It's all good. Pump the brakes a little bit. Have a couple comedy matches. Think about what Mick Foley did. He went from being that hardcore guy to the guy who pulled a sweat sock out of his tights.
That's valid.
I'm not saying that we need to get a Mr. Sacco for Tremont, but I mean,
I'm
you
scared
can,
of
you
Mr.
can,
Sacco.
you can
With
have the haha match every now and again. Let me see Tremont do something with the Brothers of Construction.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That would be a fun little haha. Bear Dozer versus Brothers of Construction.
That could be fun.
And after we have the typical hijinks that the brothers bring out, the blow-off match can be a death match or something a little bit more ultra-violent. But
yeah,
let the first couple matches be more in the construction wheelhouse. No riddle boxes.
no.
But just that more comedic ha-ha type of shtick.
I agree with you, good sir. Get well soon, Tremont. Let's talk about the matches. We got Ray Jazz and Dustin Waller. I'm gonna show both graphics here because they both kind of align with the same motif. We also have Effy versus CPA. So in a sense, two guys that we've seen before, Ray Jazz and Effy, taking on two guys we're not necessarily as familiar with in Dustin Waller and CPA. I think this is our first time we're going to be seeing both competitors in the ring. So
that's a negative because CPA just did that West Coast loop that you did not cover.
That is valid. Okay, so
he was there for the show that I was at for Coldest Winter, and he was there for Holy Smokes the following night in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually his third show in a row. He's also going to be part of Big Gay Brunch.
Okay.
He's also going to be part of the stuff in Vegas. Dude comes out to Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Like, as soon as I heard the horns and the Let's Go Girls, I'm like, who the fuck is coming out to Shania Twain? And then I saw this dude, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? He's an accountant gimmick.
Okay.
CPA.
I see. Okay.
And when he gets angry, no, I don't even know if I should spoil this.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Because I want you to be prepared for when he hulks up.
Oh, he hulks up. Oh boy.
When he does his Hulk up, he rips his dress shirt like Incredible Hulk style, but he has another dress shirt underneath it.
Okay. All right.
Like, I want you to be prepared because you've gotta be able to sell that shit right.
Valid. Okay.
If I hadn't had to take a number 2 ski beforehand and could have been in here pre-show to tell you before we came on the air, I would have.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, he rips his dress shirt and he has another dress shirt, the exact same shirt, not a variant, not a different color, the exact same shirt underneath it.
That's so funny. Okay, I'm ready.
When he did it in LA, he actually had a third dress shirt underneath as well.
Nice.
Like there's a running gag here as to how many dress shirts does the dude have on.
Okay, so we'll see.
It's a thing.
Okay. Well,
but CPA is fun. He's high energy.
Good.
I'm gonna guess he is of the LGBT, community. If he's gonna be at Gay Brunch, if not, he's definitely an advocate supporter of said community, which is probably why he's in here with Effy on this show.
Valid.
Ray Jazz and Dustin Waller. I think we've seen Ray Jazz more in the Bloodsport environment than we have in the traditional GCW environment. So should be interesting to see what he brings to like a normal match situation.
Yes, sir.
Dustin Waller could be that dude like Teriyaki that just comes out of nowhere and impresses the shit out of us.
Well, that I was about to say that was what Ray Jazz was, because the last couple times we've seen him in a traditional setting, he impressed the shit out of me. So
fair. You've done a lot more watch-alongs than I have, though, considering what I went through last year. So
that's valid, yeah. Speaking of somebody that we haven't seen in a while, The Blade, making his singles debut, I think, for SRS, believe it or not, against Jimmy Lloyd.
This should be a fun one. We know Jimmy Lloyd has that hardcore in him.
Yes.
Blade, of course, half of Butcher in the Blade.
Yes.
Almost makes me wonder if the Butcher is going to be nearby. He's not booked on this show, but with the Collective around the corner, with Mania Weekend around the corner.
Yep.
Butcher and the Blade versus Bear Dozer. Butcher and the Blade versus Vandal 48. Butcher and the Blade versus Brothers of Funstruction.
Versus
Butcher and the
YDMP.
Blade. Well, I didn't want to get them there just yet because, you know, you gotta get a couple of wins before you get a shot at the champs traditionally.
Yeah, fair.
Traditionally. But I mean, you know, yeah, there's the tag team division in GCW right now is hot.
Yeah.
And Butcher and the Blade could be a top addition to that. And especially if they could coax the Bunny out of retirement to be with them as well.
That could be true. As we get a countdown clock for What's My Name, let's
I've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, black screen.
I just got 2-1 black screen.
Copyright notice. I'll pause when the copyright notice goes off, and you let me know when it goes off for you.
I will. Now. There we go.
Turn it down. Oh, look, we're going back to the coldest winter for Ali and Atticus, which I was there live for.
Yes, you were. Good stuff. Let's make sure that audio-wise we are good. There we go. All right, let me also, while they're running this, let's run down the rest of the card because we haven't gotten to it yet. There's only 3 more matches.
I may pull your attention off because there's something you need to see in this match if they show it here.
Okay.
Because it definitely plays into the current storylines and everything. Okay. But you can bring a match up. We can talk about it, and I'll let you know if you need to pay it.
Okay. Let's do this one. KJ Orso, Don Freeze.
Don Freeze has been impressing me, but it's KJ's time right now. We're almost a year from when Fuego died and KJ was born. KJ needs to get some serious stride going here.
Right. Well, we'll see how it goes. I was very impressed with Don Freeze, but yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, watch.
Oh, shit. Okay. I think I saw this. I did see this. Oh, shit. Oh, he was trying to protect Allie. Okay. Oh. He threw in the towel for Allie. Allie could have won the championship there. And Effy just fucked it up for her.
Very Owen Hart screwing Brett, Bob Backlund type of finish here.
Valid. All right,
throwing in the towel. You know, Effy, everyone's been accusing Effy of not being fine. Effy's trying to save his tag team partner and best friend.
Yeah.
You know, but people feel like he made the wrong move here. Like, there's a lot going forth here. And Allie isn't booked on this show, I don't believe, but Effy is, and you know, we'll see where things progress with there.
Sounds good to me. Let's talk about the matches here before we get too far into the card here. Violence is Forever versus High Seas. I'm actually really looking forward to this tag match, by the way.
I think this is the first time we're seeing Violence is Forever in GCW since they lost the belts at Spring Break last year.
Yeah, because the last appearance that we saw SRS period was the Jersey Championship Wrestling show.
Yeah.
So this is GCW proper in a while.
So interesting to see them back. Be interesting to see if they start to make a run at Bustin' the Brain again.
Valid. We got, speaking of championships, Ultraviolent title on the line. Otis Cogar, the champion, defending against Beastman.
Oh, shit. Okay. We're getting an impromptu matchup here. 5-on-5 tag bout.
Oh, boy. Okay. I got to pay attention. And then, by the way, the most what the F main event of all time for the GCW World Championship, Atticus Cogar taking on Cheech from To Infinity and Beyond.
Dude, Atticus posted a picture, and it's definitely AI rendered.
Yeah.
But it's him as Sid holding a Buzz Lightyear toy with the Cheech face on it instead of Buzz Lightyear.
That's crazy.
Team not from Rochester. So we got Jimmy John in there.
I have no idea who.
Junie Underwood.
They didn't have graphics individually for these guys, so I don't know who's who. Oh, no. No. Okay. All right, so Junie Underwood, Jeffrey John.
I missed the other ones. Just put Team Not From Rochester, because that's what they're calling themselves.
All right, screw it. I'll just do that, I guess.
Flying Ryan.
I guess Team From Rochester.
Versus Team Rochester.
Team Rochester. Got it. Okay. Let's do this. Scroll. And then boom. Okay, there we go.
Poor Scarlett Donovan has to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, really. Is this that small-ass ring that they had for the Superpower Slam show, too, by the way? Because the ring looks smaller than usual.
Possibly.
Oh, boy.
But at least it's being shot straight on, unlike that one show that you guys did that had, like, that funky angle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. That was exactly the show, Superpower Slam. All right. We're going to have to learn these guys' names as we go because I literally recognize like 3 out of the 10 names that are here. GCW chants by the crowd as both teams are hyping things up here. Oh my God. Everybody. All right, so we're doing a huddle sequence here for both teams here.
When Team Rochester's doing the huddle, Team Not From Rochester is like, whatever.
Yeah, really. Bell rings are underway. I don't know who either person is, and I feel bad. One guy's name is Vertigo because it says it on his tights. No idea who this guy is, but he just got arm dragged. Vertigo now trying to go for a look like a
Vertigo.
Von Vertigo. Ooh, nice little jackknife cover by the other guy. Into a cover. Nice lateral press as well. Nice trip up. Ooh, good counter.
Whoever this one dude is, he's got a football on his arm. Like, he is just not putting that football down.
Hey, listen, man. It's all about the football sometimes.
Where's Bobby Boucher with that high-quality H2O?
Yeah, Fallon. Okay, now a tag into another guy I don't know. DC, I'll call him at least. And not to be confused with DC Universe. DC and Vertigo now going at it. Now Von Vertigo getting a knee strike by DC. DC now Irish whip. Ooh, looked like it was going to go for a sling blade. Trying to go for a back elbow. Got countered. Uh-oh, got caught into the burning hammer position. And turns him inside out into a half and half. Nice little combination offense from Von Vertigo. Very nicely done. Into the penalty kick and a shooting star press. Great combination offense from Vertigo. Only gets a 2 count on DC, but impressive nonetheless. Forearm shiver. And now a tag into, oh boy, Triple X.
Triple X.
That's what it looked. That's literally what his thing says. I'm just going by what his tights say. Triple X into the cover. There's 2 and a kick out by DC. Looks like Triple X is actually kind of a big hoss type of wrestler here.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Gonna get Cat in the choke slam. Got countered. DC now roaring elbow. Discus elbow. Nice hook kick. Shades of Will Ospreay trying to go for a German suplex on the big man Triple X. Insane strength there by DC. Only gets a 2 count.
I do have it on good authority that somebody that we know is at this show.
Really? Okay, who would this be?
I'm not sure if we can mention him considering some of the channels we are on.
Okay.
But that should give you all the clue that you need. So
Is he the guy we don't the guy that I stopped House of Glory calls for?
no.
Okay, different guy. Got it.
No.
Who is this? All right, so they don't have tights, but a nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by whoever this guy is. Wow, what a spine buster! Ripcord spine buster. I like this guy, and I want to know his name. That was awesome, and transitions into the single leg crab. Very unique type of offense. And now a tag to Jeffrey John on Team Not from Rochester, the captain, you could say. Jeffrey John, running start, just deciding to run the ropes instead. Oh, man, he's really playing some mind games here as they're holding that single leg crab in. And now he's saying, suck it to Team Rochester. And now the heels, Team Not from Rochester, stomping a mud hole in the member from Team Rochester. Jeffrey John being a heel. Damn you, Jeffrey's Johns.
A little bit unusual for Jeffrey John. He's usually more of a baby face, but just the fact that he's on a team called Not from Rochester, immediate heel here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will direct your attention to the private chat, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. I see. Ooh. Oh, nice little flatliner by whoever this guy is.
Yes, great move from Mr. Whoever this guy is. And he
wish I
tags
knew
in
his
whoever
name.
this guy is.
Whoever this guy is, yeah.
And the team of whoever this guy is just ripping the bandana,
You
looks
ripped
like,
both
off of Jeffrey
babushkas.
John.
Oh, both babushkas. You can't do that. Jeffrey's Johns, that's all he's got is the babushkas.
That's his gimmick.
You can't do that against him. Yeah. There you go. He's got the thing back on. I feel like I've seen this big hoss before. Ooh, I wish they would stay on that camera long enough for me to actually read his name. But tag into another guy I don't know. Let's see. Can I see his name on his tights? Oh, this is the football guy. So I'm just going to call him football guy until we know his name. That's the one with the football.
That's Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. Yeah, we're going to call him Bobby Boucher.
It's either that or calling him Rudy.
True. Oh, man, they're showing that they can hoop, though. Look at that. Man, I don't know who. I can't see that. Nice little clothesline and bulldog combination. I'm desperately trying to see this guy's name on his tights, and I can't. All right. It was Invincible. Guy named Invincible, not to be confused with Tommy. And this guy's name with the football is Sturdy. Now we're tagged into Flying Ryan O'Neal. Knife edge chop onto Sturdy by Flying Ryan. Irish whip onto Sturdy. Sturdy now. Tried to go for an Irish whip. Nice springboard. And a nice arm dragu. Ducks the lariat. Nice Trouble in Paradise kick onto Sturdy. And now Flying Ryan gets jumped off. Ooh, nice springboard stunner. Very nicely done there. Sturdy got taken by surprise there. And now Flying Ryan getting his get back on Team Not from Rochester. Looks like he's going to set up for a dive here. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, got speared. A football tackle by Sturdy. Oh, my God. Now tag back into martial arts pants man. Because I don't know his name. Nice running kick by whoever that guy is that did that really cool combination of moves into the spine buster. Nice springboard. Tope and another couple of topes from Team Not from Rochester. Now DC getting a running start. DC, tope, con, hello, Steve Rake. Oh, God. Flying Ryan is about to do a dive here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit. Okay, Spinebuster dude is about to do a suplex onto the pile here. Oh, God. And everybody's down. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Ah! Yeah. A tribe of extreme has risen again. Sorry.
Damn it, James. You know the rest.
You know the rest. Up the big hoss number 3 getting assaulted. I believe that's Invincible. Getting triple teamed here by Team Not from Rochester. Oh, no way. Oh, my God. Look at the strength of Invincible. Are you kidding me? With DC and Jeffrey John on his shoulders, and now Triple X with the tag in. I think these two may be a tag team, judging by how... Are you kidding me? Oh, my God! Triple Samoan drop! Invincible with a triple Samoan drop with the help of Triple X, and now a suicide dive to the pile on everybody. And now Triple X wants his fair share.
Big boy about to fly.
Oh, what a copper kick by Jeffrey John. Takes out Triple X, though. Headbutt. Now Vertigo back into the ring here. Swanton right to the back. And now a tope con hello to the outside. Dude, I don't think I've ever called a triple Samoan drop in my entire time doing commentary. That's a new one. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, no. Triple X is going to do a dive. Oh, Taker dive to everybody on the outside. Holy shit. Well, for not knowing everybody in the competitor, they're definitely putting on a show. That is insane. Wow. A tag maneuver here from the skinnier guy in Team Rochester into a nice frog splash from the top rope, from the top of the shoulders of Triple X, and a frog splash breaks up that pin by DC. Triple X with a shotgun drop kick from the middle rope. Jeffrey John now from the top with a stunner. And now Sturdy with heavy artillery into a mother effing bomb of sorts. And now Invincible back in. Flatliner DDT combination. Spinebuster guy back in. Irish whip. Reversal. What? What the hell was that German suplex? Into a nice flashing knee strike there by Von Vertigo. DC back in the ring now. Oh my God, what a twisting tombstone pile driver by DC. Trying to go for that running knee strike again. Shining Wizard countered into a, I don't even know what you call that suplex. Martial arts pants back in the ring. I don't know his name. Rising knee strike. Oh shit. Oh shit. Airplane spin, face buster, that might do it. Cover, 2, and a kick out. It's not over. Sturdy back in. Gonna go for a double team maneuver here, possibly looking for double back suplex. Oh shit, Flying Ryan's on the balcony! Into a crossbody!
That was nuts.
That was insane! I didn't even see him climb up there. And now a tope con hilo by one of the guys I don't know. Flying Ryan Swanton Bomb! It's over! And it's done! Team Rochester with the win. What a match.
You figured they would. You know, not to downplay it, but kind of figured they were going to get the dub here.
No, for sure, but man, they had a hell of a 10-man. Dude, that was nuts. I didn't even see him walk all the way up to the balcony. I have no idea who the Big Hoss team is, but I want to see more of them as a tag team in GCW. Bring them back because they showed out. And then the other guy from Team Not From Rochester, he did a hell of a ripcord spine buster. He did the most innovative German way to get into a German suplex I've ever seen to bring him back also. Couple of tremendous talents.
Yeah, 100%.
Really, really good talents. Oh, what the heck is playing? Oh. Well, there you go, there.
It's a promo for the Invisible Man.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Not the Invisible Man. Not again. No. Please, no.
Just remember, you guys are going to have to call this madness as the Sandman takes on the Invisible Man.
No. No, no, no. That can't be it. No, please, no. No, please, no. Why would you do this to the Sandman? I mean, I know he's the Sandman. But no! No, come on! No! For fuck's sake.
Just remember this, okay? Assuming that Joey Janela is not working everybody, the Sandman asked for this. The Sandman asked for this match.
Please don't. I want him to fight a drunk. The whole point was for him to fight a fellow drunk. Oh, come on, man. I didn't know they were going to go on the nose with the whole man versus man thing. Anyway, here comes a member of the FBI dojo, Ray Jazz. From New Jersey area, taking on Dustin Walker. I'll tell you right now, Ray Jazz is a lot more of an authentic Italian man than friggin' Tony D'Angelo ever hopes to be.
Damn.
That one's for Noah. By the way, speaking of, because that's the only way I could think of segueing him. Thank you very much to Noah Foster for the literally last minute request to fill in a Jeopardy board for the Wrestle Collective Jeopardy that we did on Thursday. You all can go check that out on the Wrestle Collective YouTube channel. You can check that out, in fact, right now at the Wrestle Collective on the YouTube channel. Go check that out right now. It was a really fun time. Go check it out at the Wrestle Collective on YouTube. WC Worldwide. You can see the link tree right there. So, yeah. Shout out Noah Foster for getting that together for us.
There you go.
All right, we got Dustin Waller taking on Ray Jazz. Man, Ray Jazz, like, looking more chiseled the more I see him, man. This guy is definitely a young prospect to watch out for sure. Now, collar and elbow tie up here. Oh, he just slapped the taste out of. I think he just slapped his ear. I think that dude just boxed Dustin Waller's ears. Did you see that? The way he.
I missed it. I was looking at something.
Fair. He was like, he got him in a collar and elbow, bang, right to the ear.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's a smash mouth kind of guy. I like it. All right, Jazz, Dustin Waller. Now we're going to go for another collar and elbow tie-up. Ooh. Stop. Ooh, was going to try to go for a fake out. Both men had the same idea, but Ray Jazz with a nice leg trip. Got him in a nice leg lock. Very nice way to get into the leg lock position. You can tell there's some amateur background here from Ray Jazz. Able to get that leg lock applied there.
Dustin Waller's gear is very Power Ranger inspired.
Yeah, you could tell a little green and gold action there. Shout out to
I even think I saw the lightning bolts on it.
Nice.
Yeah, see right there on the knee pad.
Yeah, he's definitely a Power Rangers fan. Rest in peace, JDF. We miss you. Nice
100%.
Nice kip up there by Dustin Waller. Great monkey flip out of that arm ringer that Ray Jazz had applied there. That was really brilliantly done. And now just taking a victory lap, but I don't know if you should celebrate too soon here. I mean, the move looked good, but his arm's still hurting. So you might want to concentrate on that adrenaline to use on your opponent there. And now just got caught by Ray Jazz. Going to try to go for a stun gun. Got countered. Dustin Waller. Ooh, nice little fake out and slaps him across the face. Ray Jazz tried to charge in. Got caught with a shoulder thrust. Nice. Oh, what a bro kick. Are you shitting me?
That could do it right there.
I think you might be right. I think this might be it for Dustin Waller. Thanks for coming. Gut wrench suplex deadlift by Ray Jazz. Somebody
I don't know if I'd even call that a suplex. That was just a throw. He chucked him.
Yeah, he chucked him like a sack of shit. He's about to do it again here. Jesus, man. Ray Jazz definitely studied some tapes from The Bar. Really a fan of Claudio Castagnoli and Sheamus matches, clearly. Look at the way he's got this little Greco-Roman knuckle lock arm ringer applied. Shades of the Undertaker here from his Big Evil days. But got caught with an eye rake, though, by Dustin Waller. Nice lucha arm drag by Dustin Waller. Sends Ray Jazz into the corner and goes for a Miz-style lariat. And now mocking Ray Jazz. Ooh, tried to go for the corner power bomb. Got caught with a nice combination offense here. And a back suplex out of the top turnbuckle by Ray Jazz. And now has, that was a nice counter there by Dustin Waller. Into a 619. Tiger fake kick there by Dustin Waller. Springboard into a lariato. Shades of CM Punk into a lateral press. There's two and a kick out by Jazz. I'm really liking this match. From a pure technical standpoint, this is a very good match so far. Rig of the face. Damn. He had till 5, says Dustin Waller. Had till 5. That is valid. He is correct. Ray Jazz now trying to get back into his maneuver here, or trying to come back to it. Ooh, brutal knife edge chop here. And another knife edge chop. Irish whip. Oh, counter there by Ray Jazz. Ray Jazz, I feel like, has the heavier hands. If you're Dustin Waller, you do not want to go toe to toe in the striking department with this man. Right to the eyes, though, by Waller. Snap nair there by Dustin Waller into a shooting star press. That might be all she wrote. No. Kick out at 2 by Ray Jazz. Oh, what a vicious chin lock, though, applied. Look at the way he's got this chin lock applied, too. Full extension, almost like he's bridging for a German suplex while he had that chin lock applied. Very nicely done. Still has that chin lock applied, too. Not letting up. He is holding that chin lock applied. I know Davey Boy Smith would definitely be proud of this. Ray Jazz trying to get back to a vertical base here to try to alleviate some of the pressure. Now elbow strikes to the gut, headbutt to the gut. That's one way to get out of it. Irish whip. Nice. Counter there. Ooh, try to go for a springboard lariato. And a protoplex out of midair by Ray Jazz. Beautifully countered. Well done. I like that. That was a great protoplex. And now both men trying to get back onto their feet. Dustin Waller. Ooh, nice, almost like a Japanese arm drag. Another one. There, almost like kind of a sumo toss there. And a German suplex to follow up. Ray Jazz is definitely a talent to watch out for in the future. Running into a crossbody. Ooh, a kick right to the face using the top turnbuckle to his advantage. And a nice springboard lariat from the top rope. Goes for a cover. There's 2 and a kick out by Dustin Waller.
Very nice, very evil.
Yes. Good matchup so far. I'm really enjoying Dustin Waller. He's really impressed. Both men really impressed me tonight.
I feel bad. I haven't given the last 2 matches the time of day.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to find a clip on my computer that I just located, so now I can actually get back to, giving these guys the respect they deserve. I feel so horrible.
No, it's fine. Don't worry
nice
about it.
springboard clothesline there.
And a follow-up springboard cutter by Dustin Waller into a cover. There's 2 and a kick out by Ray Jazz. Not out of the woods yet. Dustin Waller almost got the win there.
Looks like it's morphin time now, kicking this into another gear.
Yeah. Now Dustin Waller he seems frustrated, like, what the hell do I have to do to beat this guy? As we take a look at the lariat into the cutter combination. Now Dustin Waller going to go to the middle rope here. Ray Jazz going to go to the top here. Ooh, trying to go for
roll through.
Very good roll through. Ooh, nice. Oh, wow. Look at that pin cover by Ray Jazz. Almost snuck away with it. I've never seen a roll up like that in my life. Ooh, what a spinning heel kick, Owen Hart style by Ray Jazz. That's an oldie but a goodie. And now got the pump handle. Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory connects into a cover. There's 2. And Ray Jazz with an emphatic win. Hell of a finish.
Yeah, it was. I mean, coming right into this, the way Ray Jazz dominated, you almost felt like he was going to get the dub here. Waller put up a nice little comeback there in the middle. But at the end of the day, Ray Jazz just too experienced. That FBI training from Little Guido and co. The difference maker here.
Absolutely.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah, you can tell he's got some influence, man. Him and Zach Clayton are 2 of his top prospects in the actual dojo as well, by the way.
The referee just putting Waller on his shoulder and carrying him out.
Yeah, he got fucked up by that chaos theory, for real. Oh, wait a minute. Cousin Cogar and Cogar bald on screen. Christian Napier speaking to the crowd.
I like how Napier is the voice for Otis. Like,
Yeah.
I think Otis becomes that much more menacing when he doesn't say shit. And Christian Napier already has that punchable face. So for him to be the guy talking the trash for Otis just makes things so much better. Shout out to Slick reposting the stream here.
Yes, thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
very much, Slick. We
What's up,
appreciate
brother?
you, brother.
By the way, a hell of a match between Ray Jazz, and I'm going to do some tweeting on the SR Studios giving both guys props. I don't know their socials, so I'm just going to hashtag their names.
That's fine. Just make sure you hashtag GCW name at the same time because that's the official hashtag for the show.
Yep. GCW name, you said?
Yes.
Got you. Match between Ray Jazz and
Looks like we're getting ready for some tag team action. Violence is Forever versus the High Seas. Up next here on the GCW What's My Name Watch Along, presented by the Simply Reliable Studios and the Wrestle Collective.
Thank you very much, guys.
Worldwide. Shout out to the 40 of y'all watching across the channels now.
Yes, sir. Thank you all very much for tuning in.
Make sure you pay attention to the graphics along the top of the screen, as that is where you can subscribe to and follow all the people involved with the Simply Reliable Studios and the Wrestle Collective.
Please do.
We don't always do watch-alongs on the X here. We've been trying to do them a lot more frequently, but when we do have multicasts and simulcasts, like will be the case tomorrow, we've got Elimination Chamber and we've got GCW Baller Blocking. Both shows can't be on the X at the same time.
Yes.
You can only stream one to an X account. So one will have the GCW, one will have the WWE. So if the WWE show isn't on the X, theoretically speaking, and you want to see our coverage of it, you've got to follow these YouTubes to be able to see the coverage.
Yes.
And likewise with the GCW, if you're a guy who's not a WWE fan and would rather see our cover of the GCW stuff, got to be subscribed to these YouTubes so you can see it if you're not following the X account that it's on.
Indeed. Please do that, everybody. We love to see the interaction. And
if you enjoy our coverage, feel free to donate, whether live or after the fact. Super chats, are open for the channels that are monetized. Give a small donation. It goes a long way into thanking the people that are here, both on camera and behind the scenes, bringing this all to you guys.
Yes. We got to get we already have Shop.c, but we should get another PayPal for games. Personal PayPal, whoever. Yeah, Violence is Forever now in the ring.
Dominic reminds me of a guy that used to train out here in SoCal, was a buddy of mine named Luis Tapia. Just the way he dresses, even some of his facial features remind me of him. I know it's not him, clearly, but just big resemblance, big muscle memory there.
Yeah.
Seeing him takes me back to that dude. He was a good friend of mine, a member of the Nobodies, which I've got a t-shirt for, And then High Seas here, with the sailor gimmick, remind me of a team we used to have out here called Anchors Away.
I'm loving it, though, man. I'm loving this team.
They actually wore camos, though. They wore fatigues, like actual military would, unlike these guys. This guy just has, like, the captain hat and jacket.
That's fair. Got Captain Nick Ando and Cloudy.
But is it cloudy with a chance of meatballs?
This is true. I did have spaghetti and meatballs for dinner tonight. So, you never know.
I haven't eaten much today. I killed off this box of Cheez-Its that I opened during Simply Predicting yesterday,
Yeah,
just
fair.
to mess with Noah because you know him and the Cheez-Its.
Yeah, fair.
So I killed this box off earlier. I'm not starving, so maybe I'll eat something light for dinner tonight. I've got a couple of salads in the fridge, Maybe make me a couple of taquitos and have a salad, or make me a
Look at
sandwich
you.
and have a salad.
Look at you being healthy, man. I feel bad now. I went big back tonight.
You over here carbo loading with the spices, a meatball, and I'm over here talking about having a sandwich and some salad.
Forget about it.
Look. I am one of the least healthy eaters that there is, okay?
Me too.
I've got so much processed frozen food up there, but I do try to eat healthy, as much as you should be eating junk, like once a week cheat day. I usually try to have 1 or 2 days a week where I eat just straight healthy.
Yeah,
So,
valid. Well, we got
because I eat so much crap.
We do have Kevin Koo taking on Captain Nick Ando to start this contest here, as we're seeing some great combination offense here. It looked like Kevin Koo was going to try to go for almost like a Japanese arm breaker there, shades of Penta, El Ziado Miedo. And
Teaching kids to throw gang signs in the 2020s.
That's fucked up when you put it like that, but yeah, that's valid.
Stop me when I'm telling lies.
You're not
dude.
wrong. You're not wrong. Collar and elbow tie up here by the captain and Kevin Koo.
I do love the tats on Koo. That
actually.
back tat is massive, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Koo with the advantage on the Greco-Roman knuckle lock here between the captain and Kevin Koo. Nick Ando trying to get
Scarlett
back.
Donovan in the ring as the referee here. Right on top of the action, as she always is.
And look at how immediately when Nick Ando was trying to get out of that predicament, Kevin Koo immediately knew. Look at the way he's got this cinched in. This is just brilliant mat work here by Kevin Koo. Absolutely brilliant. Just got him in a clover leaf like it was nothing. Shout out to the 50 of you watching here for GCW. We appreciate y'all. As we get a, oh my God, nice, brilliant, just a wrestling takedown. And now just absolutely disrespecting the captain here by Kevin Koo. Yeah, violence is forever with that take no prisoners attitude. And I think that may have just made the captain mad. Oh, Jesus. Smashed the shit out of him. And he may live to regret that, as Dominic Garrini now getting tagged in. Violence is forever, showing that violence party in full effect. Hesitation drop kick by Kevin Koo. And now Dominic Garrini into the Manhattan drop lariat combo there by Kevin Koo. They are former GCW Tag Team Champions for a reason. Up until YDMP's reign, I believe they were the longest reigning GCW champions for the tag division in history. Tag into Cloudy now. Cloudy going to try to give his captain a break. Back elbow strike. Straight jab by Dominic Garrini. Tried to go for a waist lock, did Cloudy. And then just got absolutely mollywopped with a full throttle right to the face, canvas style, into a sliding D lariat and senton combination. Hook to the far leg and a kick out by Cloudy.
I just put a post out sharing the stream and everything, and I noticed that Dustin Walker actually liked your post about his match with Ray Jazz.
Sweet. We love it.
Love to see it.
Shout out to you, Dustin. You had a hell of a match. You and Ray Jazz definitely are future names I'm going to be watching out for, my friend. Good shit.
Just gave him a follow. Apparently, he's a Deadlock Pro Tag Champion
That makes sense then. That makes sense why he's so damn good.
and a PvP Wrestling Lineage Champion, whatever company that is.
Nice knife edge chop there by Dominic Garrini, and a suicide dive by Cloudy. I think that Captain Nick Ando was trying to create some diversion here, and now they have the full control here, High Seas does, against Violence is Forever. Now tag back into the captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
Be right back. I'm going to cut the lights on so I'm not so dark.
Yeah, valid. Nice drop toe hold, double stomp combination. Into a camel clutch here by Captain Nick Ando, and a drop kick right to the mush of Dominic Garrini. Into a cover and a kick out at one, barely a one count on that one. Kevin Koo holding on to the tag rope as Cloudy is just waiting on the apron. And there's Captain El Capitan on his tights. Nick Ando just absolutely brutalizing Dominic Garrini here, but there's those you want to be on the lookout for that MMA prowess that Dominic Garrini holds. Both of them have MMA backgrounds in Violence is Forever. Tag back into Cloudy. And now just choking Dominic Garrini with his boot is Cloudy. Definitely wrestling a more methodical pace, heelish style here. Very rudo energy here by High Seas. As now El Capitan stopping a mud hole in Dominic Garrini. Tag back into Cloudy. Just a quick tags in and out. Cloudy back in. Picking. Ooh. Was going to try to pick Dominic Garrini back up, but then just hit him with a vicious knife edge chop. But you saw that El Capitan grabbed the hair of Dominic Garrini, and now Nick Ando with a hell of a drop kick to Kevin Koo to drop him off the apron. Now we got an Irish whip combination offense into an elbow strike by Nick Ando, forearm shot by Cloudy, Irish whip, Dominic Garrini tried to counteract it. Ooh, what the hell is this? Oh, they were going to try to go for Chasing the Dragon, a Shades Out of Violence is Forever's playbook. Dominic Garrini countered Cloudy's Insegiri attempt with a mule kick. Oh, and a back rake by Cloudy. And now both members of High Seas trying to go for a double back elbow strike. Got countered, and a double lariat explosive out of the ropes by Dominic Garrini. And this may be the moment that Dominic needs to tag into Kevin Koo. Tag in. Kevin Koo is in, and he's about to run wild. Boot to Cloudy. Insegiri to Nick Ando. Double drop kick. Very good drop kick from the middle rope, Brett's rope. And now we got a little bit of a violence party here from the member of Violence is Forever. How apropos. Just crushing both the captain and Cloudy in opposite corners. Back and forth. Getting his reps in. Uh-oh. Captain Nick Ando tried to get a waist lock in. Oh, my God. What a German suplex. Shades of Doug Williams, only gets a 2 count. Very nicely done by Kevin Koo. That was the Chaos Theory German suplex.
Kevin Koo was auditioning to be the iceberg that sunk the Titanic.
You're not wrong. And now it looks like he's going to try to go for a fisherman's buster here. Captain Nick Ando reverses. Vicious straight jab right to the jaw. That was no forearm there. Nice lariat to follow up, though, by Kevin Koo. Drops the captain. Tag back into Dominic Garrini. Oh, God. Kevin Koo to the top rope. Dominic Garrini going to try to go for a powerbomb. Oh, no. Kevin Koo got hung up on the top rope there. Cloudy coming in desperate need for Captain Nick Ando. Dominic Garrini fighting from underneath here of this 2-on-1 assault. Got caught with a drop toe hold. Another Tiger feint kick this time by Cloudy. Now a double stop there by Cloudy. Captain Nick Ando. With help from Cloudy into a elevated Falcon Arrow. And Kevin Koo breaks it up using Cloudy as a method to break up that pin attempt. Oh, drop my phone. Very good tag action here between El Captain and Cloudy taking on Violence is Forever. High Seas. A bit worse for wear, though. Nice Solvat right to the gut, though, by Cloudy. Reversal. Oh, my God. Pop-up bullhammer combination. That might be all she wrote. Oh, my God. Burning hammer position sends him into the knee. Combination GTS by Violence is Forever. And this might be all she wrote. Was going to go for chasing the dragon. Got countered. Nick Ando. Back elbow strike. Discus lariat attempt failed. Nice big boot. And there it is. Chasing the dragon. Violence is Forever with the win. Very good matchup. Good stuff.
Indeed.
Really enjoyed that tag match as well. Oh, okay. We're going back to Collective, aren't we? We're they may be setting up for another Violence is Forever matchup here, and it looks like Cloudy showing respect to Violence is Forever. Violence is Forever returning that in kind, giving the captain back his do-rag there. I'm using that. I love that they come out to zombie, by the way. You noticing that? Oh, you love it. Let's go here. We don't need to hear me twice. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, Cluster F forever.
Yes. Megan Bain and Joey Janela were working over the man like Therese. Chris Bay came out. But he was not the entrant. No, nay, nay. It was young Brody Lee Jr.
Yeah, it was his first win in pro wrestling history as far as I remember.
It was his debut.
Yep.
Brody Lee Jr., who's been being trained by Natty Neidhart and TJ Wilson. Slapping the crap out of Joey Janela. Duck the clothesline. Clothesline from Brody Lee Jr., turning Janela inside out. Kick to the midsection. Stunner. Sent Janela over the top rope so Brody Lee Jr. could win the Clusterfuck Battle Royal. Called it then, man. Got to call it again now. And Brody Lee Jr. is going to be on this show tonight and tomorrow.
Ooh, Game Changer with the like as well, by the way. They really like our coverage. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for liking our stuff.
Oh, shit. Okay. The actual GCW page.
Yeah. Somebody's paying attention to us now. Here we go, man. Coming up to our next matchup here, the Blade taking on Jimmy Lloyd. And you would think after seeing Jimmy Lloyd that this would be a mismatch. However, if you know anything about Jimmy Lloyd, this man ain't afraid to get violent. And the minute I say that, pulls out a chair from under the ring.
Yeah,
He's about to pull out another one. We're trying to look for another one.
That's big, dude. When you said GCW, I figured it was the podcast guys.
No.
I figured it was my boy John. But dude, to see that the actual GCW page is like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot.
Like, it's gotta be, I'm thinking it's either Emil who did it, because he's in the ring right now, or Brett had to have done it. Because I seen Brett sitting up there just kind of like on his phone and shit.
Yeah, it must have been him.
So either way, dude, if it was Brett or if it was Emil, that's big for us.
Huge.
So shout out again to the 85 of y'all watching us right now. Let's keep that number going. Let's get to 100 by the time this match is over. If you are watching us on the X, if you're enjoying us, hit that like, hit that retweet, because that'll get us to all of your followers and your friends that maybe we don't have reach to. Let's try to get this up to 100 before this match is over.
100%, guys. Thank you so much. And look at this, by the way. The Blade is hyped to be here. The crowd in Rochester really loves them some Blade from the area of Rochester, New York, by the way. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, okay, Jimmy. Fuck it, I guess. Just toss the chair right into the head of the Blade and give him a concussion, why don't you? Didn't even wait. I'm just going to chug it. That's it.
Well, dude, with somebody who is as established as the Blade,
yep,
Jimmy's got to hit hard, hit fast.
Yeah, he
and try
does.
to leave his mark.
That's valid of you. Valid to say.
Jimmy's no rookie, but Blade is a TV wrestler. He's had the major company recognition and presence. A victory over the Blade for Jimmy does huge things.
Yeah, valid. Jimmy Lloyd just absolutely damn near concussed the Blade. And the Blade is still feeling the effects, I think, of those shots. And now another water bottle to the head. Look at the water just flying into the camera lens of that camera operator.
Dude, let's have the Blade team up with Busta and the Brain. Then it's Busta, the Blade, and the Brain.
Somebody actually came up with a really good trio for AEW that they could team up Mark Davis with the Butcher and the Blade for the trios division. I really don't hate that at all. Nice toss into the chairs, though. Jimmy Lloyd just got his receipt in the form of just getting chucked into the front row. And now the Blade, oh God, he's got a chair now. When the Blade has a weapon, I'm scared. Ow.
It would be a whole new Triple B.
It sure would. Now tossing Jimmy Lloyd back to the outside. And a chair right to the head of Jimmy.
Blade getting hyped now.
Yeah, the crowd loves them some Blade. They are happy to see him.
Now, is Blade still in AEW or has his contract expired?
Yes, he is still very much in AEW. So much so that the Young Bucks actually liked a tweet of theirs recently saying we haven't been used. So I happen to think we might be seeing them back sooner rather than later. But until then, I
don't want them with Mark Davis. Put them with Tommaso Ciampa.
That actually works. That's fair. Yeah,
because Blade and Ciampa have a resemblance to each other.
I didn't catch Rob's name, but I did catch Colin Delaney's name, who was actually the commentators of this event. Nice rising knee strike by the Blade here. And a vicious DDT, short-range DDT. When's the last time you saw a Jake Roberts-style DDT like that? And a kick out by Jimmy Lloyd nonetheless.
better question is, when's the last time you saw Jake Roberts DDT like that won a match?
That's a valid point. Whoa. I can hear myself. Whoa. That was scary.
I accidentally got unplugged.
It's okay. Elbow strike right to the jaw of the Blade. Oh, shit. I think Jimmy Lloyd might be setting up for a toss into the chair here. Maybe going to try to go for a hammer throw into it. But before he could do that, you'll notice that the Blade actually went to the opposite corner where the chair wasn't there. That was brilliant there by the Blade. Knife edge chop. Vicious knife edge chop by the Blade. Irish whip. Another knife edge chop. Oh, shit. Was going to run right at him. Oh, good scoop power slam by the Blade into a cover. There's two. And a kick out by Jimmy Lloyd. Oh, God, now he's got that chair. They are desperately trying to keep that chair in the corner. That chair is desperately not wanting to be in the corner. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Trying to go for a full-on tackle. Got caught into the chair and a cutter by Jimmy Lloyd. The Blade may be concussed again. Whew. There are still two more chairs that have to be used, by the way. Take a look at this, man. The Blade tried to go for a full charge. I think he was trying to go for a spear, got countered into the chair. And the Blade's definitely seeing stars after that hit into the chair. Lariat ducked. Nice solvat. Toe kick. And a running neck breaker. Gonna hold on. Jimmy Lloyd now. Into a Falcon Arrow. Great combination offense from Jimmy Lloyd. Not something you would expect to see out of a man that size, but only get the 2 count nonetheless.
Dude, I want Jimmy Lloyd and Mikey O'Shea as a tag team.
Make
this
too.
happen.
Yes, me too. Shout out Mikey O'Shea. Underrated talent. If anybody in GCW is watching this, bring Mikey O'Shea for a match or two. That is my
Next
request.
time you do a West Coast loop, man, use him in Cali.
Yes. Shout out MB Wrestler 87, his YouTube channel as well. We love you over there.
We just hit 100, James. Ask and we shall receive. We just surpassed 100 during this match.
Unbelievable. Of all the matches to hit 100 on, thank you all so very much. Hell of a contest here between Jimmy Lloyd and the Blade. What the freak is Jimmy Lloyd thinking of doing here?
Or whatever he's doing, he's got a fucked up chair leaned up against the ropes to do it with.
Oh, he's trying to do it.
The chair is bent. The front 2 legs are half hanging off the ring.
Yeah,
this
really.
is about as dangerous can be. And now he's creating a door bridge, looking to take the Blade to the other side.
On the other side. Oh, shit. And now going to try to go for a Death Valley driver. Held on to the top rope, though, did Blade.
Trying to adjust his attitude there.
Yeah, he was. The Blade says, hell no, I like my attitude. And now trying to go for a, oh, God, black body drop, and oh, my God, Jimmy
And
Lloyd's
the door
dead.
didn't break.
I think Jimmy Lloyd may have died it.
That was an extra reinforced door.
I don't think Jimmy Lloyd's okay no more.
That door was not gimmicked.
Man, they're having a fight. I think the Blade and Jimmy Lloyd are having more of a match with the chairs and doors than they are with each other.
That's the difference between Ace Hardware and Home Depot.
Ah, that's supposed to be where they were. Nice schoolboy roll-up, though, by Jimmy Lloyd. Kick out there by the Blade. What the fuck is the Blade thinking of doing here? No. Oh!
Gut buster onto the chair.
Cord buster right to the gut. And
Clothesline from hell turns him inside out. 1, 2, 3. The Blade just beat Jimmy Lloyd.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Now, see, this is interesting because what does the Blade gain by beating Jimmy Lloyd? Mm-hmm. There's no reason for a talent like him to beat a GCW talent like that unless something more is going to be done. You know, is the Blade going to start being featured more heavily in GCW shows? Like we talked during the pre-show, could we possibly see the return of the Butcher coming forward? It looks like the Blade wants a microphone. Let's go inside the mind of the Blade here.
We're about to hear it. I mean, this man is from Rochester, so that might be all the reason you needed.
Yeah, but again, there's no point in it. Just want to take a quick second. Major back surgery a couple years ago. Sixth match back.
Oh, wow.
Means a lot to be here in GCW. Means even more for it to be in Rochester.
Damn, man.
And as a gift, I'd like to bring out a special guest. And he's bringing out Brody Lee Jr.
Hey! We just saw him! Brody Lee!
Dude, just look at how much he's grown in the year since that clip we saw.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
And it hasn't even been a full year, because that was April of last year. This is the end of February.
Brody Lee Jr.
Shout out to Brody Lee Jr., dude.
Wow, man.
Crowd is eating it up.
He's got a microphone in hand as well.
Brody calling for the music to get cut. Fuck him up, Brody. Fuck him up.
Wow. There he is.
It's great to be back in my hometown of Rochester.
That's valid.
So many great things have come from Rochester.
Let me name a few. Wegmans.
The wrestling scene he's putting over.
Greats like his dad.
Soon to be me.
The
And of course,
Blade!
the Blade.
Give it up for the Blade. I mean, hey, I agree.
Been dominating the wrestling scene since the 80s. Damn. I mean, he looks that old, but he ain't that old.
Yeah, that's fun.
As much as he'd come out here and like to wrestle, there's some strict rules in New York.
I don't make them. I don't make them.
But he doesn't think New York realizes who he is. New York doesn't realize he's a goat. That New York doesn't realize he's a legend. He's cutting a heel promo here.
Had to do that for his mom. Had to be censored.
Brody cutting a hella heel promo.
Yes. I think he does.
Do you know who I am? Oh.
Oh. This is funny as shit. Colin Delaney.
Colin Delaney.
No chance. Put it up.
Joey Janela versus the Blade tomorrow night.
That's funny as shit.
Holy crap.
Wow, they actually did a whole program and everything. I thought he was just roasting him for the sake of just that's Brody Lee Jr.'s stick, but
dude,
no.
I
Okay.
thought they were building to something for spring break because he competed in Vegas last year. So when he was talking about, how New York won't let him wrestle, there's rules, I thought he was going to be like, but Las Vegas, that's another story. But dude, maybe this is going to be something that slow builds. Joey Janela put a post out today saying the road to spring break begins tonight. So with Brody Lee having cut that promo, with Brody Lee Jr. accompanying Janela tomorrow to take on the Blade, we could be slow building here, James, to Brody Lee Jr. versus the Blade at spring break. Or Joey Janela and Brody Lee Jr. versus the Butcher and the Blade.
What is going on with the view count? How are we at almost 150 already? Damn. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. In fact, since I know that's happening, damn.
Checking out highlights of Don Freeze here.
I love me some Don Freeze, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Don Freeze against KJ Orso, busted in the brain. We saw him in the ring against Marcus Mathers. But it looks like this is going to be next. There's a nice little highlight of the nut punch from KJ to El Phantasmo from the show that I was at. Yeah, I'm going to have to run this back so I can screen cap that graphic so we have it for tomorrow, just in case they don't post it.
Yeah, really. That's crazy, bro. Whew. Good little piece of business. I just tweeted that out. And we're now past the 150 mark. I don't know what is going on, folks, but thank you very much for tuning in.
James, how many times do I have to tell you? How many times do I have to educate you? You were doing it for Daytona. You were doing it for the Super Bowl. Every time you put out a tweet like that, tweet the X link and put the hashtag, and people will come.
They are coming. They are coming.
Because I tweeted it during that last match.
Oh, shit. KJ wants the music cut. Oh
KJ, asshole.
Shut the F up.
Scarlett's like, I'm just going to stand here and let them shower you with this hatred.
Hey, they ain't talking to me, says Emil.
Dude, I want to see Emil versus KJ at spring break. Make that happen.
I want to see it now. They built it up for me to want to see. And also, good to see you, Matt. Good to see you, my friend. We are doing well. Oh. Here comes Don Freeze. Oh, wait a damn minute.
No, this is somebody else, some other ring announcer.
Oh, that's the ring announcer. The other ring announcer for this show. That's why. It's because of the KJ asshole comment. KJ, don't forget.
Crowd still chanting it at him. KJ asshole.
Well, he was given the microphone, and the ring announcer before.
And now using Scarlett's hands to cover his ears.
Well, here comes Don Freeze. This should be an interesting matchup again because we were impressed with Don Freeze when he fought Ruckus. So we'll see how he does here and fares against KJ Orso.
Is that a raccoon mask?
It is a raccoon mask. And look at
I am so leaving that joke alone.
Look at that. Look at the. Look at
I am just gonna say this,
yeah.
and I'm gonna say it as politically correct as I can. A black man should not be wearing a raccoon mask.
That's fucked up.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Although, did you see it? Did you catch his shirt? Did you catch his shirt?
Yes.
That's awesome. I love that shirt. Straight out of the freezer, baby. Oh, that's fucking funny. I like it. Let's go Don Freeze. Don Freeze chance. KJ is not happy with that, I'll tell you that. Don Freeze. SR Studios. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in there and the Wrestle Collective Twitter. Make sure you follow us on the YouTubes as well, guys. Thank you much. KJ now getting chance of KJ asshole. And we got Don Freeze encouraging the crowd here. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Now it looks like we're going to go for our first car and elbow tie up here between KJ and Don Freeze. I feel like Don Freeze is definitely giving a lot of weight, or KJ Orso is definitely not got the strength advantage here because Don Freeze is a big ass boy. And KJ now flipping off the crowd here. And now Don Freeze and KJ. Ooh. Nice reversal there, I think. Oh, vicious just forearm snapping off the head with that headlock. Now got an arm wringer here. Good reversal, though, by Don Freeze. And then has a double wrist lock here applied onto KJ. Nice roll through out of it. Kip up there by KJ. Now got back wrist control of Don Freeze. Wrenching on the arm. Says try again. Oh, nice roll through, though, by Don Freeze and a kip up of his own. The big man showing off his agility. Nice leg trip there by the big man. Nice leapfrog, though, by KJ. Nice cartwheel evade there by Don Freeze. Just completely taking KJ by surprise. And quite frankly, the rest of the audience here. KJ trying to get a running start. A leapfrog, drop down, international spot. Drop kick by Don Freeze. Are you kidding me?
And that's a big dude doing that drop kick.
Yes, dude. That's why I love this guy. And now look at this. Setting up for a charging attack there. Shoulder thrust into the corner, just setting KJ on the corner in a seated position. Nice backflip into a stinger splash. Oh, tried to go for the athletics one too many times. Got caught with a drop kick right to the mush when he tried to springboard back elbow. And now KJ just going to pick apart that arm and try to stop one of those wings from flying. Ooh.
Sometimes you got to clip the wing to ground the bird.
Yeah, and he's definitely done just that. By the way, if he's a bird, does that make him a swallow?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn it, James.
I'm sorry, Don. I apologize. I didn't mean. I love you, man. Don't listen. This is coming from me. Don't take any offense, man. He's got me on solo after that. You're just gonna let me. You're just gonna let me sit here. Come on now.
Damn right, I'm gonna let you bury yourself for that one.
Hey,
Shit.
hey.
We are two fat fucks sitting here calling the action because we can't get in the ring and do the action. And
Nice.
you're over here being critical of this big dude.
Hey, I wasn't critical. I was putting him over earlier. Hey. By the way, great divorce court. Backstabber elbow or backstabber arm move there by KJ Orso. He is really working over that arm. Ooh, got a variation of the last chancery there by KJ. That's definitely a highlight clip. What are you doing? He's typing up. I'm afraid he's now going to bury me. James called Don Reese as well. Will be the highlight here. Ooh, still trying to use the Greco-Roman knuckle lock to try to get a pin off Don Freeze's KJ. Ooh, nice kick. Oh, nice arm wringer. That was a different variation of an STO using the arm for leverage on that Greco-Roman knuckle lock. That was brilliant there by KJ. People definitely should not be sleeping on KJ. Yes, we know how good of a high flyer he is. We know he's good with a striking ability, but you know, when it comes to his fundamentals, he may be one of the best in the game at the moment. And now he's
Yeah, 100%. KJ is not one to be taken lightly. Nice springboard moonsault off of the middle rope by Don Freeze.
And now just shoulder barging KJ, using his agility and his strength to his advantage, brute forcing him down to the ground. Tried to go
Thought he was going to go for the Cena there. He did the two shoulder tackles. Thought he was going to go for the proto bomb there. Ooh. Nice pop-up splat goes KJ. Running big boot there from Don Freeze.
His moveset is versatile. And now look at this. What is Don Freeze thinking of doing here? Is he really thinking of going to the top rope here to the outside? Yes, he is. What the hell? Oh! Just double axe handle off the rope, just falling onto KJ.
That was a freeze fall. Screw a free fall.
GCW chants as they give it up for Don Freeze. And again, take a look at the replay here. Look at the way he's got that. Turned it into a double axe handle right at the end, just falling on top of KJ. Tosses him back into the ring. And now it looks like he's going to try to... Oh, no, you're kidding me. Going to go for it. Cartwheel.
One-handed cartwheel.
Because his arm is still giving him fits. Now goes for a lateral press, but KJ able to kick out because of the damage he did early on to the arm.
The reasoning notwithstanding, to see a big dude like that able to do a one-handed cartwheel is still impressive.
That's insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain. Don Freeze showing out tonight, I'll tell you what. Going to try to go for a back suplex, possibly looking for the proto bomb again. Got counted by KJ. Elbow strikes to the jaw. Got caught again. Trying to go for the protoplex again. Got caught in a crossface chicken wing by KJ. But able to reverse it as Don Freeze into a snapmare. Lariat avoided by KJ. Oh, and now he finally gets caught. Tilt-a-whirl, round and round. Proto bomb into the blue thunder pin. And only gets a 2 count. Still does not put away for a win.
Dude, it doesn't matter how many revelations he did for that Blue Thunder bomb. He still couldn't get the fucking victory over KJ. Dude spun him around like a dozen times. Still couldn't get a 3 count.
Definitely not for lack of trying for Don Freeze, as now he's going to the top rope. Oh, wait a minute. Got caught by KJ. Immediately popped right back up. Using his smarts there. And now what the heck is KJ thinking of here? That will crush some ice cubes, they said on the other feed, by the way. The main feed. I think that may have been Colin Delaney who said that one. What the hell is KJ thinking of doing?
Spanish Fly?
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
Oh! Into a cross arm breaker! Alberto style! Right from the top rope! Are you kidding me?
But he can't get that arm to hyperextend.
Oh!
Freeze fighting.
Yeah, Freeze has got a big digit to try to hold off on that. Freeze may need to find a way to rampage bomb out of this.
Freeze back up to a somewhat vertical base. He's on his feet. Orso on his back. Orso has to be careful not to have his shoulders down. Scarlet will count.
He's going to try to go for the rampage bomb. Look at the way he's got this set up. He's grabbing the wrist lock. Trying to go for the rampage. Jackson power bomb got countered. Oh, turns it. Oh, no. KJ tried to go for a sleeper, got caught. Oklahoma Stampede. Great counter wrestling for both men, but Don Freeze wins the exchange.
I thought he was going to go for the Rikishi driver there.
Dude, I would have lost it. But no, honestly, that was a great little exchange there. Great struggle spot.
Dude, we are 13 away from 200. Let's get to 200 before this match is over.
Yeah, guys, get
like, retweet, share. If you are on the X's, hook it up for us.
Yeah, man. Don Freeze chance again. He is really showing out tonight, folks. Loving what we see. GCW name is the hashtag to interact with us, or at least for this watch along, and you could also interact with us at the Simply Reliable Studios hashtag, as we are seeing a brilliant contest between Don Freeze and KJ Orso. Uppercut right to the arm. Forearm shiver by Don Freeze. Both men maintaining some form of wrist control. Now breaks the wrist control, does Don Freeze. Mongolian chop, though, by KJ. Rising knee strike to follow up. Arm wringer sends Don Freeze right to the bottom of the mat. And now, character assassination attempt thwarted. Combination strikes by Don Freeze. Nice spinning enziguri. KJ caught the leg momentarily, but then that revelation of him turning Don Freeze over just knocked him loopy. Don Freeze now. Another cartwheel into a back elbow strike. Shades of China. Now going to put KJ to the top rope here. I still can't believe he just did that. Not once, but twice. Did a one-handed cartwheel.
Right.
Now
Freeze now climbing up to the top.
I don't know.
Gotta figure the ill intentions. KJ biting.
Ooh. Yeah, that's one big refrigerator to be biting and trying to chomp the ice out of. As KJ Orso now going to the top rope. Possibly looking for a frog splash. Oh, kip up! Kip up by Don Freeze. Enziguri catches KJ off guard. Oh, man, he lost his footing there for a second. No way. No way is Don Freeze going to do this. Don Freeze!
Just did it.
High. Cover! 2! Oh, my God, I thought he had it. I honestly thought he had it. But
that should have been it.
I think it was because of the cover. It was not a good cover by Don Freeze. I think that was a desperation move. Because take a look at the way he had the cover. He just laid on top of KJ, allowing him to pop his shoulder up at the last second. That was just veteran instincts from KJ. And now Don Freeze Oh, was going to try to go for a Death Valley of sorts there, but then just got caught right on the bad arm by KJ. Nice snap narrative. Reverse out of it, though. Big boot by KJ. Bulldog. Oh, and the submission. And he's got that bad arm cinched in. He's got Don Freeze trapped in the center of the ring. The KJ clutch is applied, locked in, center of the ring. Don Freeze, nowhere to go. Oh, wait a minute. Roll through by Don Freeze. Ooh, almost got it.
Only thing that saved him is he was able to turn that into a pinfall attempt. KJ had to break it.
Yeah, exactly. That was brilliant maneuvering, though, by Don Freeze. And now Don Freeze going to go for a running charge again, but got caught. KJ able to reverse that running charge.
Schoolboy.
Yeah, and now
puts on the ropes. Scarlett caught him.
I thought KJ almost snuck away with a win there. Scarlett says, hell nah. Calls for the rope break. Oh, Schoolboy Don Freeze. Ooh, it's going back and forth. Super kick. Sweet shit music style. What a super kick by the big man, by Don Freeze. And now, go to the top rope here. Oh, trying to go for the spiral tap but misses. Character assassination by KJ. And now into the KJ lock. KJ clutch applied.
And he's
and
out.
It is over. It is over. Holy. Hell of a victory for KJ. You got to give him credit. What a match. I was not expecting that to be match of the night. But it definitely was match of the night thus far. What a contest. And even KJ. Oh, no, that was just him saying, raise my hand. Raise my hand, Scarlett.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, I've been impressed with Don Freeze in the past, but that was wild. Wonderful match. I'm tweeting.
Here we go with hype for the ECW show again, the ECW Arena show.
Absolutely. I don't blame them there. 105 of you watching on the SRX, and we're about to break 200 on all platforms. Thank you all so very much for watching. And yeah, what a great contest between Don Freeze and KJ. If there's any match that deserved to get towards the 200 mark, it was definitely this match. Don Freeze with a hell of a showing and the crowd giving it up for him.
Standing ovation from a good chunk of this crowd.
Yeah, man. Ooh, shit.
Trying to reposition here. I'm sitting on my bed, so I've got to keep adjusting.
Yeah, I hear it.
Taking a look at all the places in Philly that they have been. Just saw Shayna Baszler from a former Bloodsport show. Shout out to Shayna. They just announced she will be back for Bloodsport this year as part of the GCW Collective in Vegas. So I know Walter is excited getting to see her live in the Bloodsport environment, as am I.
I'm so looking forward to that. And I love that they get to use the ECW music. Oh, that's so dope.
Well, you know, they've got a decent little relationship with WWE, so...
That's valid, yeah.
You figure they've got ID talent on a good chunk of their shows. Jack Cartwheel, Marcus Mathers. So, you know... Super stoked for that show. And there's just the first few names that have been announced. Nick Gage will be back Joey Janela, Bear Bronson, Vipress, La Chola, Atticus Cogar, Buster in the Brain, Matt Tremont. And again, Nick Gage makes his triumphant return to GCW as part of that show.
And I have posted the kind words about that match. And again, just thank you for the damn near. No, we just hit it. Thank you for 200 of you watching as we see Matt Tremont making his way down to the ring to address the Game Changer Wrestling faithful.
First things first, it is good to see him on his feet, walking on his own accord.
Yeah.
As the last time I saw him, he was being helped to the back.
Yeah, you could tell he is fucked up, bro. Oh, no. No, he is limping bad, man. Yeah, he's screwed up. Yeah, that was a bad back injury. Damn, man. Yeah, he was limping bad. The crowd is still singing along the journey.
Hell yeah. Telling you, man, it's like a religious experience. It's like being in church and singing along with your favorite church hymn. And I know there's people that are going to call what I just said there sacrilege, but it's Journey's Separate Ways is on par with Voices, Metalingus, Final Countdown. Like, it is one of those theme songs that you have to be there and experience that entrance once in your life.
Look at this, man. Yeah, you could tell. Bulldozer chants, you could tell.
Bulldozer chant.
Chants of ha, ha, ha. We're
Damn,
glad.
does it feel good to be back in a GCW ring.
We're glad to have you back, Tremont.
2 weeks ago in Los Angeles, not so much.
After 19 years in this great sport, I have put my body through hell and high water. I have been through so much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm still standing and I'm fucking in Rochester, New York.
Says that he's put his body through so much in the 19 years he's been in this business. Come hell or high water, he's standing here in Rochester.
I'm doing all I can, rehabbing to get better. Shout out Tommy Vendetta and Stretch Labs for helping the bulldozer get back to 100% as best as I can.
Doing everything he can to get back to 100%.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm going to tell you this.
I'll be damned
I'll be damned.
if the last visual of that Tremont wrestling in a ring is me curled up in a fucking ball in Los Angeles. Because right now,
I'll be damned if the last visual of Matt Tremont is me curled up in a ball in Los Angeles.
better judgment of everybody in the back. And the boss man, I'm gonna do everything I fucking can. I'm gonna lace my boots up, put on the flannel, put on the bandana, and tomorrow night I'll be in Hartford, Connecticut, because I'm getting my fucking belt back.
Against the better judgment of the boss, I'm lacing up my boots, putting on the flannel, putting on the bandana, and I will be in Hartford, Connecticut because I'm getting my fucking belt back.
I'm gonna wobble my ass into this ring in Hartford,
I'm going to wobble my ass in this ring,
no matter what.
and no matter what,
What says
no matter what anyone says,
fucking year. I traveled up and down the world defending the title.
over the last fucking year, I traveled the road defending that title.
Fucking stop me from getting in this ring and doing my goddamn
nothing is going to stop me from getting in the ring and doing my goddamn thing.
Rochester, I'll leave you with this. I thank y'all for your support. Because if it wasn't for this company and these fucking fans, I wouldn't be here. So thank fucking you.
If it wasn't for this company and these fans, I wouldn't be here, so thank fucking you. Bulldozer chance again.
Wow.
So I'll wobble my ass into this ring tomorrow night. And for now, I'm gonna hobble my ass over that commentary table and watch Beatman whoop Otis Cogar's fucking ass.
Tomorrow I'm going to hobble my ass into this ring, but for right now I'm going to hobble over to that commentary position and watch Beastman whoop Otis Cogar's ass.
Which I guess that means we switch over to this. Man, you know, I think I mentioned it in the past, but I'll mention it here, man. And I mean every word that I say here. Matt Tremont is the best fucking promo in the damn business. Outright, I'm going to state it now. Tremont needs to be put in promo classes like ASAP for any wrestling company. I don't care if he's a deathmatch wrestler. Sue me. That was one of the best promos I've heard anybody cut from an injury like that. Like,
I don't know if I'd go as far as to say he's the best promo. He definitely delivers the most passionate promos.
well,
I feel like there's a difference. I'm not saying that his promo wasn't good. I'm not even saying that that promo wasn't great.
it really
But to
was.
call him the best promo in the business,
Oh, man.
that's a tough one.
It
That's
is
a tough one for me when you think about some of the other people out there, even going into the major companies.
Yeah, I know, but like, hear me
You're
out.
saying that Matt Tremont is a better promo than MJF.
Like, hear
That he's
me
a
out.
better promo than CM Punk. Roman Reigns.
Hear me out, right?
Passion? I won't argue you.
Yeah, like when I hear Tremont, and this is another really great promo, right? So you could maybe say 1A, 1B, 1C. Really, I get an MJF vibe from him. I get an Eddie Kingston vibe from him. In that, when I hear him speak, I believe him. I feel it, and I root for him the minute he's done finishing his speech. Like, I want to see Tremont overcome the odds and get back his belt now. He has sold me on that. I want to see that happen. That, like, the realness, the rawness, he made wrestling feel real for that fleeting moment. When you can do that, it's really hard to argue that he's not one of the best in the business right now. That's kind of my logic to that, Like, that's
Okay.
there's
And,
real
I'm
raw energy
going
there.
to interrupt you. I'm going to time out you there because now there's a difference because you just said one of the best.
Sure.
One of the best I can agree with. The best is where I'm arguing you and disputing you.
I felt his.
That's the difference. One of the best I can give you. The best, hard argue there. What do you guys think in the chat? Leave your
Yes.
thoughts and comments. We have 207 of y'all watching right now.
Just nuts. Absolutely insane.
A good chunk of y'all are on the X. I don't think you can comment on the X, but for those of y'all that are
Yeah, you can.
on the YouTubes, please, what do you think about Matt Tremont as a promo? Do you think he's one of the best promos in the business right now? Leave your thoughts. We'll bring him up on the screen.
Yeah, by the way, you can leave comments on replies on the Twitters. So I did discover
I've
that.
tried doing that before, and I never see my comments come up, so I always end up going over to YouTube to comment.
Yeah, fair. So yeah, everybody go to the YouTube to comment.
And while you're there, subscribe.
Subscribe it. Indeed. Right now we
And
got
shout out again to the over 200 of y'all watching as Beastman
Yes.
is about to challenge Otis Cogar for the Ultraviolent Championship. And I will say, now that I've started watching JCW Lunacy with a little bit of frequency, I'm a little bit disappointed that Jasmine St. Clair's crew, doesn't come with Beastman to these shows.
Yeah, really.
Or just Jasmine in general.
That's valid.
You've got Jasmine St. Clair, you got Congo Kong, you've got Mr. Happy, which I learned the identity of Mr. Happy recently. I'm not going to put that out on blast.
Oh.
Anybody in the chat that knows it, please don't put it on blast. I'll tell you who it is afterwards, James, off camera.
Okay.
But knowing that she's got this little army mecha wolf, like I'd like to see some of them come to the ring with Beastman during these GCW appearances, since Juggalo is a partner now.
Yep. Hell of a shot right to the back, by the way, by Christian Napier. Again, no disqualification. No disqualification. And look at Tremont.
But Tremont is watching intently. Beastman sitting on Otis's face.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think Otis might be fucked up. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Beastman flies off the apron to follow up. Oh, that was disgusting for poor Otis. Beastman chance. Chair shot right to the back. And now just tossing the trash can right into the ring. Just hucking it over.
Huh.
Ha, 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 ha. I agree it was the best promo that Matt Tremont cut tonight, meaning Safet thinks he's cut better promos. All right, fair enough. Hey, fair, valid. I loved it.
I will say when it comes to the rah-rah type promos, Tremont's, I actually believe, come from the heart.
Yeah, for real.
Some people's and other companies, I don't 100% believe their rah-rah promos. And that goes for both companies. I'm not singling anybody out. I'm not naming names. Y'all know the people that give rah-rah promos in the big companies. I don't always believe them.
Ooh.
Tremont's at least are believable.
Hell of a senton drop, reverse senton there. Oh, God, trash can to the gut of Beastman by Otis Cogar.
I like that shirt Otis is wearing.
Yeah, I do too.
The Blunt Force Trauma. I need to get an Otis shirt and I need to get a Napier shirt. I've got Atticus and I've got the Vandals.
Try to use the Symphony of Steel. Oh my God, bro. Beastman no-sold those trash can lids before and then just hit one on Otis, and Otis immediately just got smashed. The referee now having to run away because Beastman was trying to get after him. The referee trying to get out the damn way. Probably the smartest man in the match.
Oof.
Tried to go for the hip attack in the corner. Got countered. Oh, no. Now he got hit with the trash can lid. Right over the head.
This is some CTE waiting to happen.
Yeah. And we're not talking about Christian testing edge like before.
No. Check out that clip on the Simply Reliable Studios Clips channel.
There you go. I set that one up for you. Oh my God. He got a trash can right to the head. Beastman crumbles into the corner. He is so heavy and big, by the way, that he damn near moved the whole ring. Oh, Samoa drop. Oh my God. He smashed he smashed Otis right on his shoulder, dude. That was a brutal shot. Goes for a lateral press kick up by Otis somehow.
emphatic kick out too. So Otis must not be that bad off there.
Yeah,
Shout out to
probably.
Beastman there for that one-arm Samoa drop, though.
That was a hell of a feat. Now getting chairs, a chair bridge set up here in the middle of the ring. Second door of the night thus far.
Yes, but it's only a chair bridge, not a door bridge.
Not a door bridge, no. No metalingus right now. Just raking the eyes of Beastman. Beastman now crumples into the corner again. That was smart. Oh, just really trying to take the eye out, it looked like, was Otis Cogar. And then just smashes Beastman right in the chest with his entire weight, using that explosive energy that Cogar brings into his matches. And now Beastman rolls out to the stage. What the hell's going through the mind of Otis?
Punishment.
Well, yeah, besides
He's
that.
right up there on the stage where Brett is. He's right up there on the stage where Emil is. He's right up there on the stage where Tremont is. He's trying to send a message. You got to figure the Vandals are trying to take over GCW.
Yeah.
And Tremont is next in line as an opportunity to get his belt back. That's a
Beastman
TV.
has a monitor. He has a monitor. Oh, God. Oh, right to the side of the head with the sharpest part of the monitor. And now... Oh,
Brett's like, son of a bitch. Those
my
things aren't
God.
cheap.
No, they aren't.
Hopefully they got that from a thrift store nearby.
Yeah, seriously, bro. And now Otis, despite getting hit in the head with a monitor, oh my God. I've never seen that before. So Beastman gets the trash can over his head. Now back body drop to Otis. He had the trash can over his head. Or Otis Cogar was about to do something, and then Beastman just bonked him in the head with the trash can over his head. He literally had it over his head. He's like, bonk. Oh, no.
Beastman through the door. Otis able to evade.
Yeah, he got screwed up from that, too, because gotta imagine he's feeling those splinters from that door now. And now look at this. Christian Napier trying to talk Otis back into the matchup here. He's crawling back up to his feet. Ultraviolent title up for grabs. Beastman back to his feet. Otis Cogar. Oh, tried to catch him, but got caught in the Boss Man slam. Shout out Ray Trailer into a cover. Lateral press. Oh, come on. Christian
Napier in there
Napier.
now, the little fly that won't die no matter how many times you swat at it.
Yep. And Beastman
Napier's been goozled.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. He was going to try to go for something there, but got caught in a choke slam through the chair bridge. Yeah, there's no cover. That's not a proper cover. Referee shouldn't have even counted that. Now has the chair over his head. Beastman does weird things. Oh, God. Oh, no! That backfired on him. Beastman doesn't think, and Beastman paid the price. Chair to the head with the other chair, and that is all she wrote. Game, set, and match.
Beastman is the wrestler version of you. You do cool and dumb teens on the internet. He does cool and dumb teens in the ring.
He did he did something. I don't know
Something.
what he did. He did a something.
2 matches left.
3 matches. Oh yeah, that's
No,
right.
because we did the KJ Don Freeze. You can get rid of that one.
Bye.
But yeah, I'm digging that Otis shirt.
Now Otis is about to speak here.
Is he?
Oh boy. Yeah, he is. He's got a microphone.
Well, he has a microphone, but Napier's been cutting his promos.
I don't care if you're medically cleared. You don't have a fucking doctor's note. You don't show up tomorrow. Your belt shot is not yours. It's back of the line, motherfucker.
He told him it's back of the line, motherfucker.
If he doesn't show up tomorrow, it's back of the line.
Oh.
And again, I don't know if it's the smartest thing, but you see the face of Matt Dream out there. He is ready to rip Otis's head off tomorrow night in Hartford.
Awesome fun match there. Hardcore, ultra-violent action.
And we're going back to Phoenix the night after Effy threw the towel in on Allie. He had to take on one of his best friends in the business, the one called Manders.
Mm-hmm.
Manders was looking to beat some sense into Effy. Our good buddy Gino Rivera was on that card as well.
Yeah, just absolutely brutal matchup here between Manders and Effy from Holy Smokes and the Nile.
Some of the GCW podcast team was there.
Yeah.
They said that it was the Nile Theater is a really good environment. Like, I actually wouldn't mind going there. And you see Allie coming back out after Effy screwed her the night before, trying to save his friend. Luis is pressed and just wailing on Effy there. Allie getting her pound of flesh back after Effy threw the towel in, effectively costing her her title match.
This is heartbreaking to watch, man. Effy's going through a lot.
You know, I'm going to give full shout out to my boy John from the podcast team on this. He sees a fatal four-way coming at spring break.
Yeah. Yeah,
Atticus,
I absolutely see it.
Effy, Allie, and Manders.
And now it is time for Effy taking on CPA. And here's the this ring announcer is pretty damn good too. I don't know who he is, but I like him. Singles contest set for one fall.
One fall. Effy's coming out first.
Effy apparently has not been seen today, though. Apparently, he was yelling on his phone earlier today. Well, he's acting like everything's fine, but
Well, and again, you've got to check out the 4-hour interview he did with John Wolf from the GCW podcast. In addition to just educating people on the business side of wrestling, Effy talked about whether he's fine or not. And, you know, they always say that the best villains believe they're doing the right thing. You know, at the end of the day, Anakin Skywalker wanted to prevent his wife from dying during childbirth. That's what drove him to become Darth Vader.
right.
The world was dying. Thanos felt that by cutting the population in half, the world would be able to rebuild itself. You know, it they've got good intentions, just fucked up ways of executing their plans.
Yeah.
So Effie feels that he's fine. And I
I
think that makes for a great villain because you have to listen to his logic.
Here comes CPA. Just what the wait. Well, I remember this guy now. Wait, no, this isn't no, because CPA reminds me of another guy who wears a dress shirt. He was like a dad character.
Oh, Dan the Dad.
Yeah, and the dad, yeah. Kind of gives me them vibes a little bit.
Nah, just wait, dude. This dude is hilarious in the ring.
Shaking the hand of everybody in the front row. Are we shit me? He's like, nah. The one guy literally decided not to.
I like
He's
the
shaking
Cartman
hand.
beanie. I've been tripping out on him the whole show.
Yeah, he's great. He literally is just like giving a nice little shake of the hand. Proper distinguished gentleman in CPA.
Coming out to Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Is he? What the fuck am I seeing? What's going on?
I love this shit.
He's Effy. I think Effy's like, yeah, give him it up for him. Come on. I think Effy is very jealous because CPA got a reaction.
It's like Effie is underdressed and CPA is overdressed.
Yeah, really. Very contrast in styles and in attire between these two gentlemen. Oh my goodness. CPA.
Bell sounds in our semi-main event here.
I can't believe this is semi-main event. And
Well, dude, think about what's been going on with Effie. You can't
Yeah.
tell me he doesn't arguably have the biggest story in the company right now.
at the moment, yes. Collar and elbow tie-up by Effy and CPA. Waistlock here by Effy and CPA. And he
Pelvic
used
thrusts him in the
pelvic
booty.
thrust him with his booty to get out of the waistlock. And he's like, "Go ahead, hit me with your best shot," says Effy. Just waiting for him to take his shot. CPA gonna try to do his best. Oh God, he's taking the tie off. Wait,
Now
he
he's
is.
unbuttoning his shirt.
Another shirt. It's another shirt. It's another shirt.
Effie can't contain himself.
Effy is happy. I don't know in what way, but he is excited nonetheless. What is? Oh, he kissed him on the cheek. CPA giving some love to Effy.
CPA looks a little heated there too. You saw the way he was fanning himself.
Well, I mean, he does feel like a woman. And now, wait a minute. And now he wants to kiss CPA on the cheek. Things are getting. I thought this was wrestling. They're loving each other. This is about to turn into a makeout session. Ah!
Effie had to return the favor.
Gentleman's agreement. Ah, no! Oh, Effie pimp slaps CPA after a kiss. Hey!
Effie had to remind him it was a wrestling match.
Oh, well, CPA just reminded him, hey, I can pull cheap tricks too. I just tripped you to hang up on the top
Going
rope.
for the 1099.
What? That's a thing.
Yeah, it's the 1099 instead of the 619.
Okay.
It's a tax thing. Come on, James.
I
Get
get
with the
it.
shtick.
Oh, I understand.
Ooh,
I'm
CPA teasing
aware.
his belt.
No,
And
don't.
Effy on his knees. Oh, a headbutt right to the mommy daddy
No.
button.
Huh?
Right in the CP eggs.
There's 214 people watching you say that live on the air, pal.
James, first of all, we've barely gotten started on this match. Second of all, we've said a hell of a lot worse.
I know. Oh, nice drop kick by CPA. CPA, he's drop kicking. A second drop kick. He tried to go for a third one. Got countered. Effy is not all fun and games now. Uh-oh. Oh, no! He got drop kick again after getting tripped up there by CPA. The tax man is bringing it. Wait, now that I think about it, I have seen CPA before. It was at a fucking Revolver show. I was like, I feel like I've seen this guy before. It was at a fucking Revolver show. He was fighting Big Pound trying to get the 24/7 title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, God. Effy now trying to go for a superplex. CPA trying to fight out of it, right, with those liver shots. Headbutt right to the nose. CPA gets a forearm shiver as a result of that. Oh, don't grab him by the tie. Don't rip his tie off. No. Oh, no. He tried.
It was a clip-on.
It was a clip-on tie. He got baited.
And now
And
he's
there's
got
the real
another
tie.
one.
The real tie of CPA. Oh, no.
A backup.
Right into CP eggs. Once again.
So you sit here and you chastise me for the joke, and then you're going to steal my joke.
Oh. I'm a hypocrite. What can I say? Got tossed onto the apron. Did CPA into the floor. And now Effy just has the high ground. Got the ring to himself. Ooh. Shots right to the clock. To be fair, it's just as cringe when I say it, by the way. Oh, God. Try to go for a suplex again. Try to go for a suplex again. Oh! Jawbreaker. And now Effy. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Effy is not happy. Effy is angry, actually. This may be the angriest I've seen Effy since losing the title, by the way. Just FYI. And now, oh, shit, TKO. Fully connects. Chancery applied. Oh, no, CPA might be in trouble here. CPA and a lot of issues here. Snapmare, though. Oh, shoot. Oh, CPA with this get back right in the Effys. Headbutt to the Effys. And a single knee code breaker by CPA and a back body drop by CPA. Drago. It was a hip toss more like, and only gets a 2 count. And now CPA trying to get himself back into the matchup here. What the fuck what are those socks he's wearing? Wait a minute. I'm just noticing that. Oh, trying to go for a diving attack. Got caught with a spear in midair. And somehow kicked out. What are those socks he's wearing? Look at them things. Oh, no. Effy takes the belt off. No. And now Effy is going to whip CPA into shape. I sense a lawsuit coming. By the way, you're muted.
Damn it, there went my joke.
What was your joke? Say it again.
I did the whole whip it good. Do.
That's good. Oh no. Effy gonna go for the Super Dragon curb stomp.
Oof.
Oh,
That's a real curb
Jesus.
stomp.
Yep. And
CPA kicks out.
CPA still in it. Damn. And now Effy's almost like beside himself. Like, what the hell do I have to do to beat this guy? Oh, shit. Putting a cigarette out. Looking for the JBL jackknife powerbomb. Oh, wait a minute. Got countered. Back to his feet is CPA. Smack to the chest. Another smack. CPA. He's hulking up. He's taxing up. He's taxing up. He's raising those interests. He's raising those interests.
Damn it.
He is the tax man. Lariato! Another Lariato! CPA on fire. Fireman's carry. Blocked, thwarted by Effy. Oh, got caught. Sit out. Power bomb. Pop-up variation.
I think Effy was looking for the sack rider there and got countered into the sit-out power bomb.
And now this might be all she wrote here. If CPA can get Effy up for his finish. Let's see what it is. It is a straight-up Death Valley driver cover. Hooked a far leg and a kick out by Effy. Just barely. I'll let you do the little promo tweet about CPA and Effy, by the way.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yay! 222! The magic number! Make a wish! I wish for better tax reductions for calling CPA's match. Oh, shit. Speaking of,
It's got the belt.
he's got the
Yeah.
belt.
Tanning the hide of Effy there.
Yes, he is. Oh, no. And now,
Going
here he
for the
goes.
1099 again.
1099.
Connects
Oh.
with it this time.
He did it. Been looking for it the whole match. And CPA climbs to the top rope. And the drop Kiku from the top rope. Danielson style only gets a 2 count. Effy stays alive.
Damn, I thought that was going to be it.
That would have been funny. When was the last time a top rope drop kick ended the match?
When was the last time a Blue Thunder Bomb ended a match? Uh-oh, CPA's getting
Oh,
angry.
no.
He's unbuttoning the shirt again.
He getting big angry. He getting big angry. Effy is trying to stop the buttons from coming undone. Oh, Effy trying to stop the momentum. I'm going to punch his number. What the hell does that mean? Oh, God, he got tossed into the turnbuckle. Effy now may finally get a win here in GCW. Yakuza kick into the corner. Leg DDT. And it might be all she wrote here. Effy now lining him up. Sack Ryder. There's one.
Kicked out at 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
CPA. CPA in the zone here.
CPA is in the
And there's
zone.
another shirt.
Another Thresh shirt. Oh, no. The fuck?
And he
He
just
tosses-
throws it at Effy.
Oh, big boot, though, by Effy. He says, get up. Another sack rider attempt. Countered. Oh,
Backslide.
No. No. CPA with an upset of the century. What the fuck happened? Effy, no. Effy, no. Effy. Oh, shit. Effy, man. You have nobody to blame but yourself, you moron.
Oh my God. What's great about it is that I picked CPA in the prediction league.
No fucking shot, did you?
Yes, I did, because Effy has been on this losing streak. He's been spiraling.
Oh my god.
Think about it. Ever
I
since
guess
Effy lost
so,
the
but
title, he has not won a match. The more he tries to prove he's fine, and a stunner by CPA, adding insult to injury here.
Is that the punches number? Is that the punches number? That's the punches number, isn't it? The
But
fucking
think,
stunner.
James, think about this though. Ever since Effy lost the title, he's lost every match.
I know.
On his way to trying to prove that he's fine. And with every loss, he's spiraled further and further out of control. Now, all his losses so far have been to top tier talent. So what's going to make Effy spiral even more? A loss to CPA.
Yeah, that's true. And he is freaking
So
out. Look at the people he's freaking out.
Jimmy
Brett
Lloyd,
Lauderdale, Jimmy
Ebel, and
Lloyd.
Brett.
Yep. Jimmy Lloyd trying to console Effy. Effy is beside himself. Fair point.
Yeah, dude, like I predicted him to win this match because it fits in the confines of the story.
Yeah, fair. Well, they're going over their schedule.
Yes.
Do you want to go over their schedule, or do you think?
Yeah, we can take a second to go over their schedule. Tomorrow, of course, they'll be in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes.
March 6th and 7th and 8th, a 3-day week next weekend, folks.
Yes, I will not be free to
Kentucky,
sex, by the way. Just FYI.
Louisville, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, and Chicago, Illinois.
Yes.
All 3 days.
God,
Jesus,
look at
that collective lineup is so insane.
Yeah.
April 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, all in Las Vegas.
Yep.
That would be of April, of course. March 14th and 15th, a double shot in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Yep.
Back in LA for the go home to spring break on April 4th. I will not be at that show.
Yeah.
It's going to be the first GCW in LA show that I'm going to miss since going to the first one I went to last year. And I'm kind of bummed because Chris Masters is returning.
Yes.
And Super Crazy is going to be on that show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and look at that. Masato Tanaka and Hayabusa against Bear Bronson and Mr. Danger for MTK Fight Club. Oh,
That's going to be one of the shows you'll be calling as part of the collective. So don't even worry about that. Again, so much stuff going to be happening in Vegas. We will be at Poder Mania. We will be at the Hybrid Show. We will be at Progress. We will be at Bloodsport, Spring Break, and Juggalo. And now that Stand and Deliver is on its own weekend, we might actually go to Big Gay Brunch also on Saturday morning.
Valid as well.
I was so pissed when I heard that because we were waiting for Stand and Deliver tickets to go on sale so that we could go support our NXT as part of Mania, and they made it not a part of Mania week.
Well, there you go.
But that just means we can go to Big Gay Brunch and support Effy's show. So we may just do that. They've announced the first match, The Dark Sheik versus Nyla Rose.
Yeah. That's going to be a good one, too. Both trans women and both can hoop. And
I knew Dark Sheik when Dark Sheik was still a full-blown male.
Yeah.
Before he transgendered and made the switch over. So it'll be interesting to see if I can get close to Dark Sheik and if Dark Sheik remembers me.
Yeah. Like, do you remember me? You remember this guy? You like purple.
And then after Vegas, Philadelphia at the 2300, of course, May 2nd. May 15th, 16th, and 17th, another 3-day shot. Detroit, Michigan, Sauget, Illinois, and to be announced for the 17th of May. June 18th, Wildwood, New Jersey. They're not going to have a month off. There's going to be dates announced in between May 17th and June 18th.
Yes, sir.
The question is when and where.
And speaking of, if you think that schedule is insane, that's just the GCW stuff that we will also probably be covering. Here's everything that you have to look forward to for the Simply Reliable Studio schedule coming up in just mere moments. We'll be right back after these words.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And of course, here at the Simply Reliable Studios, we discuss, promote, call the action for, endorse all the professional wrestling and other forms of combat sports and professional sports and hell, sometimes even auto racing.
Damn it. All the stuff, all the entertainment, all the sports. And as we are back, it is time for the main event. They're hyping up Cheech. Cheech looked like he was a hell of a wrestler back in the day, even back then. Dude seems like he's been around for a minute, actually. I assume you got the main event tweet.
Working on it.
Sweet. All right. So that leaves me to put my phone in my pocket and enjoy the matchup. Now it makes sense, though, why Cheech is the man that Atticus Cogar is fighting, because his partner, who's currently out with an injury, Colin Delaney of To Infinity and Beyond, is actually on commentary for the show. So it's going to be interesting to see if he gets involved in this or however that's going to go. But we are here for our main event, Cheech versus Atticus Cogar. As MLJ hypes up the Rochester crowd for our main event of the evening, GCW World Championship on the line. Apparently, Cheech is a blue-collar man. I didn't even know that. So, like, he must have a blue-collar job. Which, honestly, fair enough. He kind of looks like it.
He's just a common man.
Honey bone with his hand, baby. And thank you again, by the way, folks, for the 224 of you watching on all platforms. This is our biggest, I think, GCW number to date. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. And make sure you tune in to all the things coming up here on the Simply Reliable Studios. As we have a little bit of a thing here from JJ. Do I put that up? You want me to flash that? Or no?
It won't let me share it.
I got it. Oh. Ah! There we go. Whoa. Oh, shit. Who did that? Oh, I see. Because Cheech is supposed to represent Buzz and fucking Atticus. Oh, okay. Atticus is Sid with the dynamite. Oh, my God. Hilarious. Yeah.
That looks like the copy of Toy Story that you'd get sold bootleg in a barbershop.
That's so funny. Oh, that's really good. Good shit.
Look, the video package is even Sid. Look at this shit.
It's Sid. It's actually Sid.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah. All right. You did well, Cogar. You did well. Very good. Very good.
Shit like this is why I love Atticus, man.
Yeah. Real quick, everybody, as I said earlier, as Atticus makes his entrance, GCW World Champion, check out the Collective on the Collective side if you have not already. The Wrestle Collective on YouTube. Check out our Wrestling Jeopardy that aired on Thursday, yesterday. I produced it. Your boy from the Simply Reliable Studios, Noah Foster, helped us with the Jeopardy board, so big shout out to him. You can also follow him at nfoster 1916, primarily on the YouTube and X for all things wrestling. Shout out to the entire ATW crew. But yeah, shout out the Wrestle Collective as we did that. Hell of a fun game of Jeopardy. And I wanted to promote that for anybody that likes wrestling trivia. Might like that. Especially to the 228 of you watching. Insane number for GCW. Thank you all so very much. People are cheering for Cheech.
Well, of course, it's hometown crowd.
Absolutely.
Does that make Colin Delaney Chong, though?
Valid question. Cheech, by the way. Cheech is ripped to shit. You know, like, for a guy who I didn't think much of being in the main event, he looks like he's a hell of a main eventer. Look at this guy. Shizzles a lot of granite, Cheech is.
Well, you know, a lot of it is just perception. We don't think of him as a main eventer because, number one, we don't see him frequently enough. And two, when we do see him, we see him in a tag team.
This is valid. So
but that doesn't mean that his hometown promotion doesn't see him as a main eventer. For all we know, he could be a multi-time world champion.
That's valid. And look at this. Yeah, he's doing the little clap here. The Rochester clap. West 48 in Cleveland. Vandal 48. Frontman here. Game Changer Wrestling World Champion.
Cogar, not gonna lie, dude, seeing him hold that belt in the air makes me want to get the replica on eBay so I can have him sign that shit.
Yeah. Dude, look at the dress sense of Cogar tonight. It's definitely different.
It's Sid.
Oh, it's Sid's outfit. It's the Sid fit. Oh, shit.
It's a modified version because it's not a straight-up skull. They did the skull in, like, the pig, like the Cogars usually do. But it's definitely a little modified Sid action here. The black Chuck Taylors.
There we
the
go.
Denim jeans. The tank top with the skull. Shout out to Atticus for knowing when to play the part, man. Again, this is why I love Atticus. One of the best minds on the indie scene. Possibly in the game. Dude's brain reminds me of Ravens, dude.
Yeah,
seriously.
Valid. Collar and elbow tie up as we get into the matchup here. Cheech, the challenger. Atticus Cogar, the champion. And here we go.
Nice side headlock there from the champ. Getting the control back over the challenger, Cheech. Cheech pushes him off, though, able to slide out of it.
Oh, immediately took the skewers out from his pocket. Tosses them to Colin Delaney. Brilliant move there by Cheech. That was great. But you know Atticus, you know he's got another one up his sleeve somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Cheech,
or in his pocket.
I was about to say, I would check all four pockets in those cargo pants.
Nice reversal of the wrist lock into a side headlock of his own is Cheech.
Yeah, very good tactical fundamentals between both champion and challenger here. Cheech being pushed off. Nice shoulder tackle. Cheech showing off his strength. Ooh, what a great fake out there by Cheech into a nice roll-up combination there. And now going for an O'Connor roll to follow up that roll-up attempt. Only gets a 2 count again. I think Atticus got caught out of left field there. Tried to go for a schoolboy roll-up. Got caught in a crossface. Okay, Cheech. Show off, buddy. All right.
He's trying to take Atticus out of his game there. He took the skewers away. Then he hit him with some nice technical wrestling, a submission, a couple of pinfall attempts out of nowhere. He's trying to take the champ out of his mental capabilities.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, valid. Absolutely. Nice schoolboy roll-up, and now going to go for a trying to go for a dirty pin there. I mean, again, it's all legal in a championship match, especially the GCW World Championship.
And at the same time, it's tactics that Atticus himself would employ.
Yep.
So if Cheech can beat Atticus to the punch here, Atticus is going to try to have to reevaluate himself.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's already reevaluating his strategy, but he keeps getting caught by surprise by Cheech. A nice head scissor tiaras there by Cheech. Tries to follow it up, but look at that nice head scissor there by Atticus Cogar. You don't usually see Atticus Cogar hoop like this. He's usually about the plunder, but Cheech is taking the champion to his limit. And now both men head to head, desperate to try to get an advantage on one another here.
I hope Atticus's next wardrobe drop includes that shirt, dude. I will cop that shit in a heartbeat.
Oh, try to go for a suplex to the outside. Oh, it backfired on him big time. Cheech able to reverse it with a slingshot out to the ring and smashes Atticus Cogar back first to the outside. That was brutal. Now the referee checking on the champion Atticus Cogar. He took a nasty spill to the floor. Cheech now getting himself back onto a vertical base here.
Both men up at the same time. Atticus with a nice back elbow to the side of the temple of Cheech. Goes in the ring, but Cheech grabs his legs there.
Ooh. Nice twisting of the neck there with the neck crank with his feet, and then just hits a nice senton over the ropes, slingshotting himself into Cheech.
Yeah, I was going to say it was more of a slingshot elbow drop from Atticus there.
Only gets a 2 count as Cheech powers out.
But still, to your point, the high-risk offense of Atticus is something we're not used to seeing. Atticus definitely knows when to dip into the bag of tricks. He doesn't do the same stuff every match.
Nice suplex and a brilliant float over into a pin. That's just textbook fundamental pro wrestling knowledge there by Atticus Cogar. Like, a lot of people just think of him as this hardcore violent maniac, and don't get me wrong, he is, but this man can wrestle. There's a reason he's champion.
To be fair, James, people think of 90% of the GCW roster in that vein.
Yep.
And it's one of the things,
Ooh.
Nice German from Cheech to Atticus there.
Brilliant.
It's one of the things that I've been trying to squash in the almost year that we've been covering GCW.
Valid.
There is more than just the hardcore, violent deathmatch wrestling in the performers of this company. There are guys here that can hoop, as you like to say. I've never been a huge fan of that term, but that's what's been getting used and thrown around a lot, so I'm going to use it. There's guys in this company that can hoop. There's guys in this company that have the ring psychology, the technical ability, the high flying. People need to stop looking at GCW as just a hardcore company and need to realize that there are people inside these 20 by 20, 18 by 18, 16 by 16, depending on where they are and what ring they can use, that deserve time in the big two.
And now look at this. Cheech is looking for a maneuver, looking for a razor's edge into the ladder bridge he just set up on the outside, to your point. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my fucking... Holy shit!
Cheech just went head first into that ladder that was set up as a bridge there. Up and over, Atticus sent him.
I
Now
think that might...
Atticus back to the outside here,
Yeah, I think that
grabbing
might be
that
all...
ladder.
I think that might be all she wrote. That's a knockout blow. Oh, my fuck. And you know Atticus. You know he's not done. He's going to inflict punishment now on Cheech. And he's going to make Colin Delaney watch the sick fuck.
Dude, he's a shark. When you smell blood, you go for it. Ref hasn't thrown up the X. He's given the fist sign. He's saying that he's all good, so he can't be in that bad a shape. Referee giving Atticus the go-ahead, and Atticus, Cheech rolling back in the ring here.
Yeah, Cheech not one to back down, especially from, I believe this is one of his few World Championship opportunities here for the GCW World Championship. And, you know, you got to admire the kid's guts, but damn, bro, like that was a nasty spill onto that ladder. And now a back body drop into the ladder again, this time back and spine first. Lateral press by Cogar forces Cheech to have to kick out. Oh, man, that was nasty. The crowd cheering on Cheech. They are desperate to see this man win. But it is going to be an uphill battle for Cheech here. Now the ladder just set up in the middle of the ring again. Just set up like to a seated position. Tosses Cheech again, and a third back body drop, and he is just dissecting Cheech there with that move and that ladder-specific combo. There's a cover and another kick out, forcing Cheech to expend more energy after he has just gotten the wind taken out of his sails, not once, not twice, but thrice into that ladder. 2 in the back, 1 in the face.
Crowd here was just chanting "fuck Ohio" a little bit ago, trying to get under the skin of the champion.
Not everybody from Ohio is like Atticus, I'll tell you that. Just look at Noah Foster. We like him.
Right? Well, we like Atticus too. We like Vandal 48. You know, it sucks. I was one of the few people in LA that was
valid.
not chanting "fuck Ohio."
Now Atticus Cogar, oh no, he's got 2 chairs, possibly looking for a ladder bridge. Oh no, he's just got a chair as a weapon here, gonna smash it over his back! Using the seat of that chair to smash into the upper back of Cheech. Vicious shot with that chair, sets one up into the corner. Now grabs the other steel chair. Oh, he's going to set that one up in the opposing corner. Man, he is just setting up instruments of destruction, isn't he?
Absolutely. You know Cogar.
Doesn't even need the ladder, he says. He just decided to toss the ladder off. The crowd now flipping Atticus off.
Atticus flipping them back off.
Yeah. He definitely can dish it and take it. And a shot. Head first goes Cheech. Oh, Cheech just stood right back up. And now he tosses Atticus Cogar into the other chair. Cheech says, hell nah, buddy. Lariato. Cheech back in control. Back elbow strike to follow up the lariat. Trying to go for a comeback here. Nice rising knee strike. Cheech now. Brain Buster! Lateral press, hook the inside leg, only gets a 2 count. Damn. And now Cheech grabbing the chair is going to set up something here. I have no idea what he's setting up. Oh, God.
Think he's going to go for the door bridge.
I think you're right, and that would mean there has been 3 doors down officially. There it is. Behind those ass you there. Got to hit our gimmicks at least once per show.
Rest in peace to the lead singer of 3 Doors Down that passed away not that long ago, too.
Yeah, that makes me so sad, dude.
So I wasn't gonna make the joke because I feel like it's a little too soon, but you went there, so.
Well, yeah, but it's all an homage. I love Three Doors Down. It's absolutely mean no disrespect by it. I think they're great. Knife edge chops here by Cheech. Headbutts now. What the hell is Cheech thinking of doing here? Oh God, is he thinking of going for air raid crash through the door bridge? I think that's exactly what he was going for. But hammer and anvil elbows here by Atticus Cogar. Oh God, no. No. He's set up for the brain hemorrhage. Gonna go from the middle rope here. Oh, wait a minute. Got caught. Protobomb. Protobomb through the door bridge. Cheech now hooked the far leg. Took too long for a cover. And Atticus is able to escape out the back door. So damn close for Cheech. Again,
Yet
look at the
so far
protobomb.
away.
Protobomb again. If he had just immediately went for the cover, he could have won the title there. But unfortunately, he took too long trying to recover from that drop off the middle rope. And now Cheech is still continuing to try to develop a game plan here. He's got a steel chair in hand. Possibly looking to set up maybe a drop toe hold, perhaps. Oh, no, he's going to set up for air raid. Going to set up for air. Oh! Going to try to go for air Sabu. Got the chair kicked right to his knee. And now Atticus Cogar. Penalty kick right to the face using the upper part of the chair. Hooked to the far leg, and Cheech still kicks out.
Atticus has him set up. Air raid crash through the chair now.
It's over. I think it might be it here.
No.
Oh!
Can't be it yet. He hasn't hit the brain hemorrhage. That's the finisher. Air raid crash is just a signature move.
Well,
Brain hemorrhage is the finisher. And he hasn't dug out any skewers yet.
This is valid too, and his skewers were tossed away. But now Atticus Cogar gonna look to go for a top rope maneuver here. Oh man, Atticus Cogar looking for something here.
Coup de grace.
Oh God, right to the gut, double stop, coup de grace into the gut. Cheech says no. It is not the end.
Atticus is getting frustrated. You can see it in his eyes.
I think he thought this was going to be a cakewalk, and Cheech is taking him by surprise. He's taking all of us by surprise. And
Atticus
now look at
calling
this.
for somebody or something.
I think he's calling out for
Here
Cogar
comes
Bald
the Vandals.
and Cogar cousin. There they are. Vandal 48 in full effect.
Otis and Napier.
And if I'm calling Delaney, I'm getting off a commentary, and I'm trying to come to the aid of my tag partner. And oh no! Oh, that was vicious. Uranagi into the backstabber, and that might be all she wrote here. Cheech says no, he still kicks out. Christian Napier not happy with the referee's count. Now it looks like we're possibly going to go for a double power bomb. Oh, no. Oh, no, I know. Wait a minute. Who the hell is this? There he is, Colin Delaney. He's coming out to help. Oh, man, but he's still on one bad knee here. Remember, he had knee surgery not too long ago.
Or is he going to Seth Rollins us?
Oh, shit. Oh, and look at this. Oh, shit.
The Rochester Radicals, apparently.
The Rochester Radicals. And that is High Seas, by the way. High Seas coming to the aid of Cheech. Oh, shit. And now there's Cloudy about to climb to the top rope here.
Christian
and now
Napier jumping on him.
this is insane here. And
Here comes
Cheech coming
Cheech.
in. Oh shit. Powerbomb. And there's Cloudy, his old former tag partner, into the rising knee doomsday device powerbomb.
And now Otis getting thrown in there.
Otis Cogar being thrown in there. Super kick. Oh shit. And now look at this. I think they're gonna set it up. Steel chair right into the head. Oh! 619 and drop kick combination with the chair into his face.
But it doesn't matter what they do to Napier and Otis. Atticus is the champion. Brain hemorrhage.
Oh no! Brain hemorrhage. Oh, wait a minute. Nando back in.
Brain hemorrhage to Ando.
Now Cloudy back in the ring. Spinning heel kick.
Brain hemorrhage to Cloudy.
No matter what
Cloudy
they
lost
do,
his shoe.
dude, no matter what they do, nothing
Cheech
can be
kicks
done,
out.
but Cheech is still fighting.
Because it took too long to get to that pinfall going after high C's.
That's true. That's true. Unbelievable. Brilliant.
And you're late, Nick. I already made the Chong joke. Cheech with a kick to the nuts there.
Oh! Full throttle,
One,
go to
two.
hell! Oh no! He
Napier
almost
just
won
pulled.
the title!
Napier pulled the
Napier.
ref out of the ring.
Oh, he almost had it! Cheech almost had the damn championship, and now Cheech trying to, trying to go for a suicide dive. Got a
Schoolboy,
chair to the face.
2, kick out.
Holy shit, he got busted open bad, bro. Cheech is done.
Brain
And count-
hemorrhage.
Count to 100. It's done.
1,
Thanks for coming.
2, 3.
Wow.
That
Holy
was a
shit.
hell of a match.
Yeah, it was.
Hell of a match, dude. Cheech showed that he belonged on a main event level.
Yeah, he did.
Atticus showed that he's more than just hardcore. This, for me, this is an MOTY contender already for this year.
That's all. It was a really good. It was a really, really good matchup. I gotta give him credit, and this time the bells and whistles made sense. Great main event, great show. Vandal 48 still standing tall. Atticus Cogar holding the GCW championship up high.
Atticus calling for something, calling for the microphone.
Oh shit. And now look at that, Napier kicking Cheech out of the ring.
That's a number that's special to me. That's a number that's special to my family.
48 is a number that's special to him, is special to his family.
From what is probably the biggest GCW show of all time, Joey Janela's Spring Break 10. And I couldn't help but notice the GCW World Champion doesn't have a match.
Atticus doesn't have a match for Spring Break.
By design, because there's pressure building up behind that curtain. You think Megan Bain's 2-year-old do-or-die opportunity for my GCW World Championship becomes relevant again? At this time, right before the collective, at the peak of that bitch's career on TV?
Oh shit. Calling out Megan Bain.
He's fighting Megan tomorrow. She's already been announced.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So tomorrow, in Hartford, Megan Bain, bring your hometown as they will watch your aura collapse. Because the only thing that dies tomorrow is the god they try to turn you into.
hit. God damn.
I don't usually hope for the feed to pick up what people are saying, but I hope they pick that up. God damn. That's a hell of a way to cap off the show as we have faded to black and we are off the air. Atticus Cogar with a vicious promo to end the show. Great night of action overall. Whew. I can't. 236 of you watching. Thank you all very much. We're going to run through the promos and then get on out of here.
Yes. Let me go ahead and do. Well, I was gonna say we'll just do the overhead thing because I think that's easier.
You think that's easier? That's fair.
Subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to and follow nfoster1916 on YouTube and the X. Subscribe to and follow J Hebertside95 on the X and YouTube. He does really cool and dumb teens on the internet. Make sure you follow the WrestleFish on the X. Make sure you subscribe to and follow the Casa D18 Studios on YouTube and the X. No S on the X account, with an S on YouTube. Make sure you follow Jeff Meacham at the Jeff Meacham Network on YouTube. Subscribe. Subscribe to Batty for Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to our very own Pink Ranger at Rangers of Wrestling on YouTube. You can make sure you're following us on the X at SR Studios 2024 and make sure you're supporting our friends at the Wrestle Collective, the Wrestle Collective on YouTube, Dubsy Worldwide on the X. Make sure you go back into the archives. Check out the interview we did with Rachel Leigh.
Yes.
Check out the interview we did with Brittany Blake. And make sure you're tuned in because the women of Poder Mania are continuing to come to Saturday Shenanigans. This Saturday will be Heather Lynn, Poder Mania ring announcer. March 7th will be Kaya McKenna. March 21st, Jocelyn Navarro. March 28th, Alejandra Quintanilla. And April 4th, Izzy Moreno, all ahead of Edward Laredo, returning one more time on April 11th ahead of Poder Mania.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys so very much for watching. What a show. It has been a hell of a night of action. For the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams, I am the Heb Man, James Hebert. Thank you all so very much for watching our coverage, our watch-along of GCW. What's My Name? And we will see you all next time. Tomorrow night, in fact. Take care, everybody.